good evening, everybody, and welcome to a slightly later start, but another episode of the Elendor Chronicles, brought to you by the Component Cast. For some reason, I've just done my lighting ever so slightly differently today, and I look like pristine clean on this camera for some reason. It's just like not you guys. The cast at home have this like little dingy sort of corner camera to look at me, but you guys watching get absolutely like beautiful high quality camera. Anyway. If you've never been here before we get on with tonight's D&D, we do have to do a few things and cover some bases and talk about some things. First one is, if you are using our store to buy yourself any merch, do so. It's cool stuff. Shane's wearing it all the time. The other thing is, due to mail strikes in various parts of Europe, namely the UK, there might be some delays on delivery. So if you're looking to get stuff for Christmas or the winter holidays, if you don't believe in the guy in red, who comes around every year, do get those orders in sooner rather than later. Other than that, we also have our wonderful returning sponsors, the wonderful people over at Syrinscape, who I use to send my audio across the airwaves to my wonderful players. They also have various apps, and you can use it on PC, on Android, on tablet. I actually was playing around with the tablet version as well recently for home game stuff, and it's actually really simple to use. But if you go over to Syrinscape.com or to the App Store and Play Store, they have a free app which has 20 free sound sets to get yourselves started. And for more information, head on over to their website. Links are in the panels or the description of this video. Other than that, without further ado today, let us get on with tonight's broadcast. Okay, so I know we're before we jump into what has been the same thing we've been doing for the last 2 weeks now, who would like to give us a recap?
She's so pretty, though. I mean, you just don't understand her. You just don't understand the love I have for this Eladrin. She's ginger and
are you looking to try and get that Yeah, are you trying to give the recap, Valmir, in the hopes that you get a reroll on the wisdom saving throw? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, I've got 1 point of luck left, so
right,
I mean,
okay.
A second wouldn't hurt. But she's so.
But the rest of us don't have any.
She's perfect, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I'm not actually trying to do the recap. I'm just
okay. Would someone like to do the recap of what's been happening? If people are jumping in, yeah, go for it. Go for it.
The battle rages on.
Yeah, we'll just use that phrase to start it. The battle rages on. After our triumphant return to Retbury, see not proper definition of triumphant. The party has finally gone about their plan, see one that was ruined at the start of this, no fault to Zarash, clearly, in our attempt to finally get our hands on the key construction responsible for the Spell Lance, or whatever the actual name of the gun is called. The Spell Lance, it's a pretty cool one if I may say so myself. The battle is a rough one, with the party splitting up, engaging in different fronts, but over the course of the last section, we managed to pull our focus together and actually start moving our way towards the gun itself. As we were assailing it, a couple of other different things happened, namely, a few people had fallen unconscious, gotten back up. Valmir has been charmed by the Autumn Eladrin and currently thinks that she is just the keenest thing on the block, despite the fact that she repeatedly keeps stabbing him. Apparently that's just, a kinky drow thing.
That's just standard drow mating.
And the engineers have disassembled the gun and are starting to move it about, which, because of that, Valmir actually managed to get to his hands on the piece of the lens that we needed to understand how this weapon worked. The issue is that he's charmed and he's not bringing it over to the rest of us because he doesn't have any reason to run away from the lady that is currently stabbing him in the back. I think that about sums up the recap of the battles that we've been doing.
Yeah. The highest single damage point total ever done by a character
happened in this fight.
93 damage by Breton.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah, like super amount of damage. But
in this campaign, let's not say all in all.
I said so far.
I think, to be fair, on any campaign in the channel as well, so far. So,
it isn't even his final form.
He's
Achievement unlocked. That's a lot of damage.
Breton is basically Giga Chad. He's the Giga Chad meme right now.
I seem to have misplaced the actual background to this screen, but we're going to jump back into the battle. We are now floating in the void with our cameras. The battle continues. It is Zaraj's turn. So, Zaraj.
Okay, I'm going to ask two cheeky little questions. So, sure. Number one, the archers, like Archer 13 and stuff, how high is that roof again?
30.
Okay, and is the roof to the north of this building with nobody on it that is also 30, or is that short?
The one that's roof tiled, or the one with where the gun was?
The one that is roof tiled.
That is also 30 at its highest point. Yes, it's kind of like a 20 and then ramps up to a 30.
Okay, and Valmir's darkness does encompass the archers on the roof, even though he's on the floor?
So technically you can't see them either, but yes.
Has he been rolling concentration checks for those darknesses?
Yep.
Yes, he has.
That was asked, yes.
Yes, it has been succeeding.
Actually, that's a good point.
Much to all of your dismay.
The reason we couldn't see the archers last week is because he was on the roof. He's on the ground now, and they're 30 feet up. Darkness is only a 20-foot radius.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh.
There should be a 10-foot gap from the roof there.
Then
now that he's on the ground.
Should have fired as well. Well, it's about to be their turn then as well. Anyway, so but yes, there we go. They are visible at certain angles. Let's get some battle music going, and I will see what I can do to fix this screen.
It wouldn't be a session if I was pointing out something that helped both sides of the battlefield.
Look, rules lawyering to the extreme, but we're here for it, and your knowledge of the rules is never forgotten.
Okay. My next question is that on the roof, it looks like it's a little tapered on this tiled roof to the north of the archers. If I were to climb up there, shoot at them, and then drop prone,
you would have a lot of cover, possibly full. It depends on them, basically.
It worked for Ruby.
Yeah.
Or Sol, excuse me.
Okay. So I can't untarget target. Here we go. Archer 15. It won't let me target because active PC is not listed in combat tracker. So I'm just gonna be attached to them, and it's fine. Okay, so I didn't.
If you can, you can control click the icon, and that should work.
I'm control clicking it in the combat tracker, and it's.
Try control clicking them on the map as well.
I don't know where Archer.
To clear targets as well. There's a bullseye with a line through it at the top.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Climb up 30 to here, so that's 45 using my feline agility. Then I'm going to go 50. Actually, okay, so 50. And then I'm going to use the Gem of Brightness laser pointer on Archer number 13. So you have to make a DC 15. I'm looking it up right now. I don't know if it's Wiz. Con.
So you're hitting
Archer number 13.
13, the one closest to you.
Actually, because I'm not using a bonus action, I can go another bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, and is it a 30-foot cone or a 15-foot cone? I need various.
Would you guys like me to make character sheet available to you? At least one of you.
It's a 30-foot cone.
30-foot cone.
Oh, okay. So then I'm actually not going to laser pointer. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm actually going to cone all of the archers. I'm going to expend the 5 points.
Yeah, over it. Draw me the cone. So with the cone, it's a 30-foot cone.
It will just hit all 3 of them, but I don't know how to draw a cone. Yeah, I don't know.
So
what
right-click
that is.
pointers. So if you right-click the screen, there's a pointers, which is the little arrow, and then under there, there's cone. Draw cone.
Oh, that's easy peasy. Oh no. Midge, I made a 5-foot cone and then it disappeared and now I can't make another one.
Look, there's a 30-foot cone off to the side here.
So I'm just gonna say, oh,
there's your 30
thank
cone.
you.
There you
Thank you. Thank you, kind person.
So you can
I get
hit
it 2.
2 of them. Okay.
All right, then
it's
in that
con
case,
save?
what I'll do is I'll just move forward the extra 5 feet and I won't be able to drop down, but it's fine. It is a con save, yes.
1 succeeded and 1 failed. Which one would you like to succeed? Which one would you like to fail?
If I move forward 5 feet, it would be all 3 would have to make it.
Okay. I'll do
So
one
third
more
person.
save. Okay, 1 failed. Which one would you
Okay.
like to fail?
That's unfortunate. I guess the...
They've got pretty high
Cool.
con, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. The closest one, like the first one, closest to me.
Number 13.
And then,
They blinded.
with my remaining 10 feet of movement, could I attempt to jump down and not take damage? Or like I could move another 10 feet down the edge of the building and then try to jump down the additional 20 feet.
You can certainly try, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
So you're
so that I
thinking of
could-
going down 10, dropping.
Yeah, like so I can just like
Give
pop
me a
out.
quick acrobatics check.
Sure. Easy peasy. She said, knowing it was neither easy nor
Not
peasy.
easy.
Oh no, and I crit
Oh
failed.
boy. Okay, so you take 8 bludgeoning damage as you land and you just hit in your ankle. Just like the breaking of celery in front of a microphone.
Classic. Well, that's my turn. Thank you.
Yep. There you go. Okay, so it is now the archers go. They can, in fact, see Gourd now. So.
I'm inside, yeah. So.
Oh, you're
whichever ones are
inside. Oh no, you're inside.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, I'm on
one
the
in
first floor
front
at
of
the base
you.
of the stairs.
There is one in front of you that can see you. He's the one that managed to resist everything. So he's going to let out some attacks. I'm going to use Archer 12 for this because it's the one I've got open and they're targeting you very nicely. I don't know if that is... It's not the one actually doing it, but, you know, here we go. So they let out 2 longbow attacks. First one misses. The second one also misses. With the chaos of everything going on around them, the strong winds, I just imagine these arrows getting loosed and then going being blown backwards by the massive gust of gale. What? Okay. They do that. Now the rest of them are going to try and move. They have to make a strength save, right? Or be blown again?
I'll think the dollar effect. No, I think it's just difficult terrain, so 2 feet of movement.
I thought with gust of wind,
if when it starts its turn in the line.
yeah, which they've started their turn in the line.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
So-
strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away, and that would be a 17 AC.
Some of them are still stuck in the entangle as well.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but this is the thing. So they're being entangled doesn't stop them from moving. But the gust of wind moves them. So they are being forced out of the entangle. So they are going to be making some strength saves here. And what do you say the DC was again?
17.
Wow. Wow. Oh. Wow. Oh no, I'm getting all of my good rolls out. Okay, so 3 of them still in there. Oh wait, it's only a couple of archers. But the archers seem to stay there, but then start trudging their way up the entanglement, up the stairs, and trying to go back, trying to push the engineers, pick them up as well where they can as well. Engineers are just being... One of them was blown so hard against the wall at the back, they're out cold. Yeah, it's not looking good for them in there. Okay, so the guys on top can start shooting. Does that one have a line of sight on Darius? Probably not from there. They can probably only see Aaron.
Well, wouldn't, since that, this might be silly, but that roof that the gun was on, that's 10 feet higher, so that ledge wouldn't technically block their line of sight, right? That roof ledge?
So, no, because I'm talking about Archer 12 right now. I think can only see Aaron because it will go down the main roadway, like the pathway there.
He'd still be clipped a little bit. Be a tough shot.
Looking at the map, I don't think it is, actually. You guys can't see the line that I'm drawing between the two. It is actually just, like, clean down the road. Doesn't interfere with the building at all. So...
Well, is Aaron in a square? He looks like he's halfway in between squares.
You're correct, he is. Not. Now it does. Slide him. Okay, it's going to be a covered shot, so... Still going to take it. He's the first target he's been able to see. Okay. That's a miss. That's a miss. Good looking out, guys. The others actually can't see anything, so they're going to hold. 14. You helping others, helping others, helping others. 19 doesn't have a shot on anyone, so he's holding. Breton, over to you.
All right. Well, Breton's turn is going to be fairly simple. It is just going to be what it basically always is here. He is going to target the champion, and we're gonna make some attack rolls. I'm sorry, my fantasy grounds is looking a little funky right now. Like I'm getting pop-ups over things, names and words are being blent in. I'm gonna have to restart mine, but we'll make our turn out first. First attack. 16 misses. Not a good start. 12 misses. Hasted attack. That's a natural 20. This guy is... Where is he on the health tracker?
You made up.
He's pretty heavily wounded. Oh yeah, my shit is all busted right now. I can't even see my spell slots.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a first level Divine Smite on this.
Mm-hmm.
That applied. Looks like.
You killed
72
him.
points of damage.
Fucking Christ.
For one hit.
That's criminal.
Yeah. As he basically just cleaves down this guy's chest and bifurcates this elvish champion.
Just a full, just like whack of like this weapon, and just this champion's armor like cuts in as well, like through its, like you go through like where the clavicle would be, the shoulder pauldron coming with your blade, and sort of also working like almost like fragmentation as it just tears into them. They are.
I just want to point out the Divine Smite damage there of D8s was 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 6. That's where all that damage came from. That was insane. All right, that's the other champion down. Breton is going to move over whichever of these two squares mid would be more appropriate to basically hide himself along the corner of the building so the archers can't shoot at him. He's keeping an eye on the inside of the building, but he doesn't have the means to interact with anything else, so that's his turn.
That's where you want to be if you want to look inside the building as well.
Okay.
Cool.
Not that you can see anything because it's dark.
I have been pinned.
Engineers are now going to roll their strength.
Get off the roof again. I'm not dragging your ass off this time.
I'm not on the roof. I'm
He's
inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm on the first floor, keeping them pinned on the second floor. Blowing wind up the stairs.
Okay. You see all bar the unconscious engineer like get up and start moving up the stairs, and they go around the corner to you. And you hear now footsteps in the building and shouts and hollers. Okay. That's their turn. Who is up next? Darius. Would someone mind taking over Darius's character sheet and playing them? If they
I am familiar with how to run fighters. I could do that.
Okay.
Your rolls are amazing. I have no qualms with that.
Go ahead.
Assuming that when I get back into the game, my fantasy grounds is working properly. That is a
that would also
contingent.
help. That would also very much help.
For RP purposes, Darius shouts out and goes, "Good job using the Gem of Brightness, Siraj. You're my favorite."
All right.
Let's see what let's do.
Yeah, I'm still getting some. I might need to update. That's fine. We'll make do, and we'll do it as soon as this round's over. Let's bring up the map again because I was just restarting. There we are. We got Darius. All right then. So, Darius is somewhat injured, but he is. Does he even still have that weapon on him? I don't remember.
He has a bow.
He does have his bow.
Got his sun sword.
Yes. He is going to move to right about here, right in line of sight of those archers that are up on that roof, and he too is going to start taking shots at these archers, trying to remove some of them from the line of fire.
Darius is gonna struggle a little bit because of the. No, it's fine. I think they will have extra AC though, so let me double check what is required to hit.
Apparently he was still targeting Champion 2 by mistake. Oops, I have cleared that. It was an 18 to hit the archer.
So that just hits.
Okay. So the first shot is 8 points of damage to that archer.
Okay.
A second attempted shot is a much higher roll than the 18.
Nice.
For another 5 points of damage to the archer, and he's going to use the last 15 feet of his movement to just kind of move over here and also take cover behind this building so they can't shoot back at him.
Sure.
All right, that'll be Darius's turn, and I'm going to try and update my fantasy grounds right quick while we're waiting for this.
Go for it. Yeah. Okay, so over to Balmit.
Do I make the whiz save at the start or end of my turn?
No, it's when she attacks you.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Anytime you get dealt damage. Right?
big damage.
Like, I'm real fucked up.
Wait, is it
Real
damage
fucked up.
by her specifically, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's the only one that's charming.
What can I see? Like, I know that I'm looking in through a doorway or a window, I can't remember which, into this building to my left.
So you basically see the back of a staircase.
Okay.
And now you also see like vines and roots like growing through it.
Okay. I know enough about my party to know that that would be something of ours. I'm gonna drop darkness.
Okay.
Because I'm fucked up and I need to find someone that will help me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to see this alleyway beside me because I know that's the direction I came from. And I'm going to I need to find help. And I'm going to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
Either going around her, it's at 15 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't move through her.
Yeah, but I can go 15 feet to go around.
Yeah, but it's still 10 because it's diagonal 1, diagonal 2.
Oh yeah. And from here, can I see Soul?
Target her and you'll see if the line of... I think you probably just about can.
It slightly clips the awning of the roof, but I don't know how much overhang on the roof.
I think you can see her arm, if she, because she's holding magic, so she isn't just standing still. She's controlling golden radiating, a mix of golden radiating spheres and blue flames in various balls and manipulations, which kind of mimic the movement of what Breton's doing with his swords.
As I'm pretty close to bleeding out, I'm gonna use the last of my strength to cast Misty Step, and I'm going to bring myself. Is it 30 or 60 feet?
30.
No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah. I'm going to use Misty Step to move another 30 feet in a this way direction.
Okay, what's the level of that spell?
For me, it's level 3. I cast it at highest level all time.
Spell fails.
You don't go anywhere.
That's dead.
To make you feel better, if you had gone next to Soul, she'd just given you a reassuring pat on the back because she's not casting healing spells for you right now.
Hold on, question. Can I see the Eladrin from where I am?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. Good looking out though. You just see a click and a sprout of in front of you as you go to do the spell. Where the spell would normally fire in your hand, you just see autumn leaves flow out of your hand.
Have you tried getting good?
All right. Well, I guess
Eladrin in his face saying no.
I'm gonna look around, kind of stunned that it failed, and seeing the archers up above, I'm going to. Fuck! That was my last spell.
Also, your bonus action.
Run.
It was my bonus action. Yeah.
Yep.
I got an action.
Disengage and run.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know.
Disengage would. Yeah, exactly.
He wouldn't
know to disengage.
Hope. take the dodge action and run.
There are a bunch of archers that could shoot the crap out of you if you weren't covering yourself.
He was told they were his friend.
No, not the archers. The archers can go fuck themselves. It's just the Eladrin.
Yeah, but the Eladrin told you last session that they were friendly and not to attack them.
She hasn't
You're not attacking
said
them.
anything to me.
She has.
She told me that the archers are friendly. I don't think she has.
But also, as Mitch just pointed out, you're not charmed by them. You're only charmed by her.
Yeah.
You're heeding her as a friend, not as something to be obeyed.
Yeah. This building that the archers are on,
Yes.
does that roof overhang?
No.
Okay.
The front door is up those steps, you see? The wooden steps there.
I'm gonna move to here and lean up against the wall.
Okay.
God damn. Yeah, I'm gonna use the dodge action.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Cool. It is the Autumn Eladrin's turn.
I know.
So you've taken the dodge action.
Wait, she has no reaction. She used her counter spell.
Yeah.
You could have walked away from her.
I don't. Fuck yeah. But I didn't. It's not that I didn't walk away because I would get hit. I'm avoiding being shot by people who are my enemies. I don't think she's an enemy.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I didn't want to start walking down this.
All I was saying is you could have dashed and gotten around the corner.
And gotten closer
I
to
mean,
Soul.
if you let me do that, then I will. That's a good point. I did have dash.
Right. So you're going to run away from her towards
Like-
them.
Yeah, towards friendly people.
Okay. So you're using your action to dash. You may move
Yeah.
30 foot that way.
I would if I was here, I'd have 20 foot and then 30 foot, so I'd have 50 feet.
No, you've already moved this turn before this.
Yeah, I used 10 feet to get to here.
Mhm.
And then another 20 feet would be 5, 10, 15, 20, and then to dash would be another 30 from here. So I'm gonna get to here, see Darius, and then go to Darius and be like, I'm real fucked up. I don't know what's going on. And
Yeah,
I'm
you
going,
look fucked up.
yeah, I'm gonna get to here.
Okay. You enter
Yeah.
turn?
Can I also like basically sit down with my back to the wall, like go prone, basically?
Okay, you're going prone.
Yeah.
Cool. I will give
So
you the
I've
prone
got
effect.
like 6 HP and it's been taken off me in the last 12 seconds. So I feel pretty fucked up.
You are prone. Okay, so she's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She now has advantage on you because you are prone.
I'm aware.
So I'm gonna make her melee attack. You lucky son of a bitch.
Do I get to roll a wisdom save?
No, because she didn't hit you.
But she went to attack me.
Damage.
Oh, that's balls. All right.
Yeah. She sees the issues, yeah? Okay. Bonus action. Phase step. She wants to get as far away from that as possible. That building's on fire. Gonna go to there. Okay, so she now appears up on the building. That is her turn. Erin sees her now. Erin's running out of spell slots. But he will take some shots if he can. Still has a second level. Okay. First one misses. Second one misses. Third one misses. Okay. He just completely whiffs that as he lets out a scorching ray towards the Elandrin. Completely misses, and then he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 away. So he moves back over that way. Zep, over to you.
Okay, so where Breton is there a door into the building there?
It's under, like, you see where, like, the A-frame window is? It's in line with that.
So, parallel to Gourd?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 5, 40, so dashing. And I'm going to try the door to see if it's open.
It is. It's wide open.
I'll just step in and take cover inside.
Okay. So what you see in front of you is a giant tunnel of wind and loads of vines everywhere being blown by the wind. And also what looks to be smashed glass and equipment everywhere.
Does the glass look like it's from the lenses?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, man.
That's all I got for now.
Okay. So you move slightly
you still
inside,
have
right?
Yeah, I'm
the
done.
one lens,
The engineers
right?
are upstairs.
Yep.
Ah, God.
And
No, you're above me, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm
Gourd's right there.
next to you.
Right, the American first floor, also known as the ground floor. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yes. You should know that as an American, Mordred.
Tense, I clocked it.
What's Braun doing? Oh no,
Braun's
he's still
still out.
he's still charging. Isn't
He's
he? Correct?
KO'd until round
So-
21.
Moving next to Breton and maintaining concentration on my spells.
Okay. Go ahead and move. And roll me that concentration check.
Good. 31.
Yeah, 31. You're so fine. Gourd, over to you.
I'm gonna slowly start making my way up the stairs
Sure.
and get to the second floor if I can, if I have enough movement.
So, are you I mean, you're hampered by the difficult terrain of the entangle.
I'm not,
Why?
because I can move through difficult terrain.
Okay.
Magical or otherwise?
Magical or
Believe
otherwise.
so. Let me double check.
If it's
also-
natural explorer, it's not magical terrain.
No, I think it's land stride, but it is non-magical difficult terrain. It costs you no extra movement. You can also pass through non-magical plants without being slowed by them and without taking damage from them if they have thorns, spines, or similar hazard. I have advantage on saving throws that are magically created.
Oh, cool.
For plants that are magically created.
Sadly,
Or manipulated to impede movement, such as those created by the Entangle spell.
Yeah.
So I have advantage against them.
If you yell at me to drop it, I can just get rid of it.
But I have 40 feet of movement, so how much would it take to get up the stairs?
you could be at the top of the stairs.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep them from leaving the building, so
Sure.
creating that imposing wall of wind. Is there any lenses on the ground that haven't been shattered completely?
That would require you to take an action to investigate.
Yeah, I'll use
Leave
I'll
the
use my
lenses
action
to me.
look around.
You go and stop anyone else.
Okay. Are there any archers in the area?
So if you're going to the top of the stairs, you see a couple of archers on the corner, like ushering engineers towards the roof.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, but they're already going up the next set of stairs.
They're running up to the roof. And what do I want to use? I'll shoot a longbow shot at one of the archers.
Okay.
Do I have... Which ones are inside? Or which one, I guess, on the list would I be able to see?
It is...
Because I know Archer 12 shot me, but I don't know if they were actually inside.
No, it's not Archer 12. It's Archers 14, 15, and 16.
Alright. I'll go for whichever one I can see. Well, you want to just call that 14 then?
Yeah, sure.
Shot. That's a hit?
Yep.
Alright. 10. And I'll go second attack. 5. That's 13 damage. That'll be it.
That your turn?
That's it then, yep.
Okay, this champion
And I'll just maintain the wind in their direction. So if I
So
have
are you
to shift
moving
it at all. Yeah, well, that's a bonus action to move it. So if I have to shift it at all, I'll keep it directed towards them.
Okay, so you're bringing the stairs now no longer hampered by wind. You've brought it up the stairs with you and turned it. How far can you move the gust of wind?
I can change it in any direction.
Yes,
So
but
it's coming from me, so it would just be like pivoting, kind of like if I were pointing a laser pointer.
So the singular point stays with you. Not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it directs out.
Then you'd
from
have to
me.
flip it essentially the opposite way.
Would it be blowing Zep back down the stairs if I were to do that, or?
No, because you've moved to the side of the stairs to like.
Okay.
So the stairs are
then I'll
like.
do that.
Sorry, just to explain, the stairs are like this.
Yep.
They've had to go around that top level of the floor to then go up to be going up the same way that you were going before.
Okay. Yep.
So like you've had to sidestep to see them going up the stairs there, and you'd essentially be firing it to the side of the stairs.
Yeah.
Because you can't actually aim it up at them again yet.
Yeah, it would just be along that path then, kind of if they were to try to come back down.
So you're hitting the archers, sure.
Yeah.
Zaraj, your turn.
Okay. First things first, I'm going to... The door to get into the building, can I see inside from this backside of the building or no?
Which building?
Sorry, the one with the people going up the stairs and Gourd and the entangle.
So it aligns with essentially the same square as the staircase into this building.
Okay.
So it's aligned with the trapdoor as well. So if you move, you would be able to see it. If you move one square to your left.
Okay. Can the archer, do I have line of sight on the archer 13, 19, and 12 that are up on the roof, or because
Not
I'm
currently.
30 feet down?
Yeah, because you're 30 feet essentially straight below them with a thick wall in front of them, you can't see them.
Awesome. Then I would like to bonus action hide.
Okay, you can do that.
And I have advantage because I still have my cloak.
Mm-hmm.
22.
You think you're very well hidden.
And I would like to climb up the side of the building, but I would like to hang like if this is the roof, can I end my turn stuck on the side of the building like Spider-Man hang like right here underneath the ledge, so that effectively my next turn I would be hidden on the side of the building, but they don't know that I'm there. Does that make sense?
So you're just trying to like creep up and hold like you're waiting for the patrol timer in Assassin's Creed. So like you're gonna wait there, ready for the guard to walk past, so you can grab them and pull them off. Yeah, sure, you can do that.
Precisely. And I would actually like to hold my action that if any of the archers approach that ledge to look for me, that I would like to stab at them.
Sure. Okay, so you exactly want to do that. Fine. No, that's cool.
Yeah. And then I would like to end my turn. Thank you.
Sure. So the 3 archers inside, we'll start with them first because they've got to make some strength saves or be thrown against a wall.
Is there a window there?
Oh, I drop Entangle, actually.
You dropped Entangle? Okay.
Yep, I will clear that drawing.
There is a window, and 2 of them now need to make acrobatics. Okay, one of them is going straight out that window.
Wilhelm scream.
I need to now find them beneath the engineers. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
So Arch 15. You hear a smash, and they take another. As they smash and land there, they are now prone as they have been thrown out the window. But they then stand up. So I would save me the prone action, and these 2, fine. They start. The 2 archers in front of you they just get, and they start running for the roof. Slightly hampered by being buffeted up. Okay. Right. I'll get them out. I'll move the engineers back in. These guys run for the roof. This one. What are they going to be focused on? Will they? I'm going to need to make a perception for them. Probably won't see you, Zedaar. But
they have disadvantage on perception checks against me because of my cloak.
Very nice. Then that is a... Yeah, they don't see you. So this one appears and runs out here. Is looking your way, but is just completely missing you. And the other one is like standing by the edge of the thing. Right, these 3 that can shoot don't see anyone, so they are just going to continue to hold their action. Okay, and Breton, over to you.
As tempting as it is to go after that Eladrin, things are now threatening Soul, so he is just going to step to here and proceed to clear off more of the archers.
This archer totally could have fought, but I'm gonna say that they fell like face first, and then they've stood up and just seen like Aaron and Braun. Aaron like cowering after being riddled with arrows, and Braun just like down, and they're like, and have no idea that you're behind them.
So then I have to ask a technical question: do they look like they're trying to flee from the battle, or do they look like they're trying to re-engage the fight?
Currently, their bow is like snapped on the ground where they fell on it. Their sword is currently sheathed. They look like they've just been thrown out a window.
Then to be the kind individual Breton is, rather than attack them, Breton is just going to walk up behind them and say, "This is your chance," and he's just going to boot them into the canal.
Oh, that's evil. That's so evil.
Okay, let's.
He's not going to murder them. He's going to let them flee away.
What if they can't swim?
That's a 20.
Well, it's just a pure D20 for me. Let's see. That's a 7. Ah! After being thrown from a window, this man stands up, is booted in the lower, like in the coccyx, by like metal shoe. Just roll me a unarmed attack as well, like the damage.
That's 5 points of damage.
Yeah. Okay. As they hit that, and so that is them on 43. And there's
Brian will just step to the edge of the canal and just look down at them, like as if daring them to try anything.
All them cut from the shattered glass, all very infected now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Are you doing anything else?
That was one of my 2 attacks before my hasted action. Fuck. This is the situation again where Breton just doesn't have any ranged options. He's going to step in front of Soul and just make sure he's staying right here watching the Eladrin. He is going to do nothing else because I have nothing else that I can do.
Engineers will sprint for the rooftops, and in fact, 5, 10, 15. Still got a bit of movement on some of them that they're gonna. And you see one of them, the last one up, fires a flare pistol. The sky.
Oh no.
You, everyone sees this because you hear it. You just hear a, which like breaks the standard sort of sound of combat. It sounds like a large like air pop, and then this bright blue, magical looking flare in the sky that's slowly drifting down. And then you start seeing over the, you just, as you look around the more perceptive view that are still outside, start seeing other flares like streets away. Start just peeking above the rooftops. That is the engineer's turn, who are now back where they started on the roof. Darius.
Darius is looking down at Valmir and we'll probably say something along the lines like, listen, you gotta get your head straight. And he is going to turn his attention up towards the Eladrin. And in doing so, he's going to pull out the Gem of Brightness and just crack one off. Try and blind this Eladrin specifically. DC 15, con save. Trying to set up a macro for it in his character sheet, but I actually am not familiar with what you would do that effect with. I will try and figure
so
it
you'd
out.
make it an action, and then you'd give it the save option under spells.
Could you just give it the blindness spell?
Yes, that is. No, that's what I was thinking. Because I looked at
that's a
item
natural
effects and I
20.
wrote-
I rolled at advantage, even though I think it was the first die was a natural 20. So, okay, yeah, it does nothing. If anything, you actually notice like a little flower grow behind the Eladrin's ear as the bright beam of sunlight hits.
Damn it.
Okay.
She's so cute.
Oh, dreamy.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Valmir.
Anything else from Darius?
No, I think that's all he's got.
Okay. Valmir.
I'm gonna crack out a potion and I'm gonna drink a potion of greater healing. Actually, no, I'm gonna drink a potion of superior healing.
Okay.
Which is 8d4 plus 8. So I regain 28 HP. Let's go.
Nice.
And now I need to open a calculator because I'm not going to do this math. Hey, that's a good amount of
27
HP
wounds.
left. Yeah.
I did it just as fast.
Well, I didn't have to use effort. Alright, I know that these diphead assholes are here. So I'm going to... Can I, like, lean around the corner and see them?
Are you trying to do this stealthily?
Not particularly.
Okay, you can try and leave around the corner.
I'm just gonna crack off a couple of Eldritch Blasts up there.
So you're moving out to shoot them, yeah?
Yeah, I'll move out, but I'm not getting up. I'm just gonna crawl there.
If you're laying down, you definitely can't see them. Angles,
Okay.
friend.
Fair. I can...
Yeah, well, you could see them, but they'd be at like 3/4 cover. You're lying down at that range.
Yeah, I'll get up. I feel okay now to get up. I'll get up.
Okay, so they're ready to action fires.
Yeah, that's so.
And they take an attack each, because it's not a full action, it's just one attack. I'm ready to...
Can all three of them see me?
No, it's it's just 19 and 12, and you get an AC bonus from 19. But they've been aiming towards you.
Fair.
Oh. One coming. That's a miss.
Oh yeah, that one hits.
That one hits, yeah. So you take 11 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. Ah, take this, you bastards. And I'm gonna crack off a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, go for it.
There it is. Fucking of course.
Sorry, bud, that's a no bueno on that one. That one will hit, though.
That's a bueno. We take buenos on that one.
One bueno, one no bueno.
And I'll do a hefty bit of damage.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good hit.
And I think I've used
Still got movement.
15 to I've got 10 feet of movement left.
Yep.
I'm going to move to here and then to here, and I'm going to say, Zep, I got one of the crystals. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Is the Autumn Eladrin. She did not get her face step back, because that is a 1. Sad. Let's switch to her longbow. That's a natural 20.
Wait, what am I?
On whom?
It's not a critical hit though. It is just a 20, because I can't be crit because I've got adamantine armor.
Okay.
I'm glad I paid for that shit.
I'm gonna quickly roll this again,
worth its weight in
just
gold.
to make it a normal hit. But hey, that's very decent.
It's the first time it's ever. Never mind.
You're still dead.
Holy shit! How many dice was that?
So it's 1d8 plus 3 piercing damage, and then as you feel the arrow like hit in the back of your calf, because you said you were facing towards Zep, you feel it hit in like you hit it right behind the shin, and you look down and you actually see the arrowhead through your shin. And then it's like, ow! And then you just watched like black tentacles like wrap out and like from the end of the arrowhead like hit you in the face, and suddenly searing pain fills your skull, and you stop bleeding from your nose and your eyes and your ears as this wave of psychic energy just overwhelms you. And you go down.
Zep, I got one of the crisps.
Zep, you just see like similar wounds that you've just finished cleaning off of your own face, like overcome. Those. No one else sees the tentacles, by the way. That's just Malcolm.
Soul will then say, "Give it to me, give it to me.
As
I
he
can keep it
goes,
safe."
I'm fucking down.
where are you holding the
It's in my
Vince?
backpack.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Can you just roll for me to see if you fall forward or back?
Oh boy.
You want to fall forward, and there's a greater chance of it. So on a 5 plus,
Wait, he's right next
on
to Breton, and Breton didn't use up 2 of his actions. Can he just catch him?
I'll allow it. You can catch him. Yeah, he would have fallen forward anyway, but Breton, you see him fall, and you go, oh, and just sort of ease him down.
Catch me, daddy.
Then she is gonna stay here. Yep, she's gonna stay here. Aaron. What's Aaron gonna do? He's gonna try again.
Get the bitch.
That's a miss. That's a hit. And that's a miss. So he does 7 points of fire damage. That's his last level 2. Zep, over to you.
Do you have him? I'll say to Breton and Sol.
Yeah.
I will keep on searching for more of the salvage. We must leave soon. Would you be able to pick Braun up? He is not dead. He is restarting. And then I'm going to dive into the room and start salvaging what I can.
It's difficult terrain, as it's all overgrown with entanglement right now.
No, I got rid of
Metals
Entangle.
dropped.
Oh, entangle's been dropped?
Yeah,
Okay.
got rid of it. Yep.
Okay. You may start searching the various shards and discarded packs, etc. So give me an investigation check.
Could I use Artificer Law for this, seeing as this is specifically Artifice stuff that I'm looking for?
I would say, because you've already done that study of what this looks like, I will say yes.
That is a 4, but I will be Flash of Geniusing this for 22.
Okay. It looks like a large majority of the fractures you see around are parts of lenses. It seems that these are very, very fragile. And there is all sorts of colors and shapes around, and you're not sure what is what, but it seems where they were all blown and thrown, that a lot of it has become damaged, but you can start gathering up pieces.
Yeah, I will grab what I can. I have several sacks that I can start to fill.
Yeah, I wasn't going to ask if you've got storage for this. You've definitely got storage for this. You'd be throwing other things out for this if you didn't. So, but no, that's fine. Say you've got 5 assortment of gun parts.
Okay.
And we'll roll later to see what you've actually got.
Cool. And I do believe that would be the end of my turn.
Sure. Braun is restarting. Soul, over to you.
So, this is a fuzzy mechanics question I have for Midge. Haste ends at my start of my next turn. If I drop it and then immediately recast it, does this effect of the...
Technically speaking, because I just saw it on the tracker, haste ended at the start of this turn.
Yes,
Okay, so haste ended. If I recast it right now, does the lethargy get put off?
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does. I think that would have been something we had to do last round.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Considering
No,
it's
that's fine.
over already, the wave of lethargy has already hit. If you had something to undo the lethargy first, then perhaps.
I mean, not really. Restoration doesn't do anything like that. Cure Wounds doesn't do anything like that. It's not
It's all good.
Yeah, well, sorry guys.
So Breton is currently stunned.
He's not stunned. He won't be able to do anything until the end of his next turn.
Just you just
so
need to
is
hold
Valmir's already
so
down.
just like collapses against him, and
Yeah,
Breton's just like.
Breton was the only one that I was affecting anymore because Darius had already gone down, Valmir's already down, so.
So she is going to go over to Valmir and take his lens and put it into her bag of colding.
Okay, give me an investigation check because you don't know where he's put it.
He did say he has it.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's in his bag.
I said I have the lens right before I got shot. I didn't say where it is, but I
can assume it's in his bag.
Yeah,
but...
there's not really anywhere else it could
Wait, you've
be.
got the largest lens, right?
Yeah.
That wouldn't have gone in your backpack.
Would it not? I've been carrying
it's
it then.
It's a freaking...
How big is this thing?
This is a 10-foot. You've got the largest lens, so you wouldn't have been able to do quite a lot.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's already happened.
You've got the 10-foot lens. This is like the size of a shield, essentially. A large circular shield. You got the largest one. You tore it off of a man's back because he was wearing it as his entire back.
yeah, like a turtle. I
Yeah,
can't
the
remember
turtle
that.
man. Yeah. So
could Soul take it off of him?
Okay.
we'll go past of what's been happening because essentially you would not have been able to do quite a few things. But so you can take it, but it's going to take your hands.
Does that mean when
So
he was laying prone, he technically a total cover? Sorry.
Object interaction. It's just picking it up and
Yep.
putting it into her bag.
Does it fit in the bag?
Bag of colding, 500 square feet.
Yes, but the gap.
The neck of it isn't 500.
Oh, let me see bag of holding real quick.
Does it expand?
64 cubic feet. I'm reading real quick, excuse me. 2 feet in diameter in mouth and 4 feet deep. 2 feet in diameter.
This thing is too big to fit in the diameter without breaking it.
And then never mind, it's just gonna have to sit on his back.
Okay, so yeah, it's just leaving it on Valmir.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna sit there for a minute.
Yeah, you just see
she's
this
going-
essentially a mirror on Valmir's back.
Yep. We're going to cast Cure Wounds on him. It's at first level.
Does his charm go away because he was
He's unconscious,
knocked
yeah.
unconscious?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Cure Wounds.
He make his
Was
wisdom
it-
save
if I'd known it
to-
was like that big, there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't have done myself as well. Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
that's
attempted to
the
go
whole. That's the
over-
unfortunate thing where these things go over multiple weeks. I forgot which one you had, and then it just dawned on me. I was like, wait, you had the largest one.
Yeah. If I'd realised it was that big, I would have been off the front end of the roof and back towards the party. several
I'm actually
turns
going.
ago, but-
I'm going to quick cast Cure Wounds to make it my bonus action.
Sure.
She is then going to pull out her wand of magic missiles and aim it at the Eladrin.
Okay.
And she's going to unleash 6 out of the 7.
Okay. Do it.
Should I bother, or is she going to cast shield?
She doesn't have shield.
Well, fuck sucks him here then. This may feel some discomfort. Magic missile.
Faint stinging sensation.
But she's so pretty though.
No,
Not
you have
long.
post. You have post unconscious clarity.
I don't
You
think
wake
she
up
has
and you're
shield.
not harmed.
Cure wounds, lesser restoration, greater restoration. No, she's essentially a cleric, so no. She doesn't.
2,
She does
3.
something else.
She's still pretty, regardless of whether I'm
5.
charmed or not.
Yeah, she's cool. She makes flowers.
7. All right, there it goes. +1. Okay, casting it now. Phew.
Ooh, nice. Good roll.
Yeah.
Add 3 to that.
I did. Everything should have +1.
No, because it's 64
Oh.
plus 3. That's wrong.
Oh, it was 26 total.
Okay. I will edit.
And she's going to move back over here.
Okay.
Can I grab Bjolnir by the scruff of the neck or drag him, or is that at a...
You can, but half movement.
That's fine, I got plenty of movement.
Okay. So where are you dragging him to?
Other side of behind Breton.
If you're going to there, you can probably get him just about there with your movement.
Yeah, that's fine. Oop, sorry, I did not need to move there. Right there, yep.
I'd already moved you.
That's it.
Okay.
Sorry, my turns are usually much faster. I'll go quiet now.
It's fine. Gourd, over to you.
All right. They're still running up the stairs.
Oh, they're on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's what I meant. Yeah, they ran up the stairs. Are we chasing or leaving?
We should take what we can and leave.
Very well. I'm gonna drop Gust of Wind then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna help I'm gonna just use my action, and I'm gonna help Zep collect up whatever
Okay,
else.
give me an investigation check.
It. Four.
Okay. Mark down miscellaneous parts. Times 1.
And then if I was upstairs, yeah, I would head back downstairs after I was done with that with the rest of the group.
Okay. You can be essentially where you are on the map, but inside the front of the door. Cool.
Yep.
Okay. Zedaar.
All right, so I would like to come up onto the roof. 5, 10, 25, down to there. I will attack, invoke an attack of opportunity from Archer 13, but they are blinded. Also, they have a bow out, so
They don't see you.
don't. Oh yeah, because I'm sneaky as hell. Right. Cool. I kind of forgot that that's my whole shtick.
None
I'm
of
a
these
badass.
individuals have paid any attention to you. They actually didn't see you at all.
I'm creeping up behind them. I have my rapiers out. This is the bloodied guy, Archer 12, correct? Okay, so I'm going to just attack this man. Control click to select him, right?
Yes, correct.
Something is weird where I'm not able to select, like it's saying
So
active
select
PC.
Make sure you've got your token selected first, and then
Okay.
control click.
Ah,
there you
that's
go.
weird. Okay, gotcha.
You hadn't
Sorry about
actually
that.
clicked your token.
Right. All right. I'm going to favored foe this guy, so it'll be an additional 1d4. Where is my thingy? Here we go. So because I'm sneaking, it's advantage, right? Hidden.
Yep.
28, I assume will go. Okay,
Yep.
so I get this. Oh god, my damage is terrible. I get sneak attack. I get... I won't do roll. My favored foe. Which I'm just double checking. It's a D4 force damage, which I don't actually have a thing for, so I'll just roll a D4 and you'll just have to do it manually. And then I would like to... How is he looking? Like really like
Pretty fucked
the,
up.
pretty bad.
Still, he's still got at least a peasant in him.
Okay. Then I will bonus action attack with my offhand, which because I attacked first, I don't have advantage because now he knows where I am. Correct.
Correct.
Cool. Well, let's hope that this works. Oh no, I'm not going to do that. Bonus action. I'm going to do planar warrior and do my extra attack.
Go for it.
And then that actually could be good if I hit.
That's a
Okay,
hit.
so 25. Romp that. And then my force damage for planar warrior. Okay. So he's still alive.
Just about.
Damn it. And then 5, that would be 30 feet to get to there. So I'm actually just gonna stand over here, and that will be my turn.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. I thought I could just run past and kill him and go.
Mitch, I totally understand if you say no to this, but I just realized that Zep's had Aura of Vitality on him this entire time. Could I have used my bonus action last turn to heal someone?
Yes, I'd say yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna heal Wellmere.
Ah, beauty.
Okay. Archer 12. just been stabbed in the back multiple times. Drops his bow, pulls out his short sword.
You too? Being stabbed by a beautiful woman is something we clearly have in common.
That's a hit for 10 points of damage on Zedaar. And then
Lambert,
another hit.
Any other circumstance, that would have been a trans woman problem.
6 points of damage on Zedaar. Archer 13 needs to make a con save against being blind. They fail. Archer 14 now sees you. Was looking this way. So, Zedaar isn't here, and I might be about to put her down. Oh boy.
This combat has been defined by two things: chaotic cats, and also cats that get up on roofs where they can't be healed.
I would assume that at the highest damage done to her, she will uncanny dodge.
I don't.
Does the damage
know
in
if
half.
she has enough.
I don't think she's a fifth level
robot.
rogue.
She's not.
Yeah.
She's 3 levels in rogue.
Oh, well, then never mind. Sucks to be her.
Yeah.
She goes down.
You go down.
And then this one's gonna
Zedaar.
be...
We have no idea that she's even up there
Nope.
That's pretty bad,
because
huh?
she's stealthed up on top of the roof.
5, 10,
Oof.
5.
Well, that's one way to escape the repercussions of your actions.
Yep,
Well,
die.
do we hear fighting or see fighting going on up there?
We're all inside in the front of the building.
No one's actually
There's our
looking in that
own chaos
direction
one.
anymore.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because they're up on top of the building. They snuck up on top of the building, so we didn't see them go up there, and they fell prone with us not looking up at the building.
Yep. The last I saw was Zedaar was at the northern door, so I don't even know.
This guy,
Yep.
let's see if this one can swim.
Surely he was on one of these sailor ships. They must know how to swim at the very least. Dog paddle.
he gets pushed downstream.
I mean, there's a difference between swimming in like clear, elven, clear,
This guy.
beautiful water and swimming in poop. Because basically what that
Ledge.
canal is just poop.
Start shooting at Darius. Oh, this is gonna hit. Nope, not gonna hit. Archer 19. The cat has gone down. They're gonna hold. Breton.
I do not get a turn this turn.
Oh, you do not. That's correct. Right, I need someone who's feeling lucky.
Cat, hi. I'll do it.
Go on,
So-
Valmir.
I need a D4 rolled.
Oh, the worst dice. Oh, someone got it.
Okay.
Hey,
I think. Did something get rolled there or no?
Soul rolled a D4.
2.
Okay.
Okay.
This is how many rounds until the reinforcements arrive.
Maybe.
The engineers.
I know how the game is played.
Yeah, they move this way. And they form a tight ring. There is no targets for them right now. Darius has just been shot multiple times by a guy in front, but also has an Elandrin right behind.
Yeah, the Eladrin seem resilient, and this may not be what Darius would think, but we're going to act on this because, you know, he's not looking super amazing. He's going to move under here and kind of use the lip the Eladrin's above to hide from the Eladrin, and he's going to fire his Gem of Brightness once more up at the archer that is precariously standing on the edge of a building.
Yeah, go for it.
Target them because I think I've got this set up.
Hey, nice.
Force them to make a saving throw.
They
that is a
fail.
failure.
They go blind.
Blinded to them.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right, that is great. Wonderful. Okay, that is Darius's turn as he just does what Darius does.
Valmir, you are prone right now, but alive. You quickly feel the lens on your back that is crudely tied on there, because I'm gonna say that you crudely tied it on, giving you your hands to be free, is intact. You're face down, looking at the dirt. Your face feels a little bit, your body feels a bit like you've just been dragged along the floor, haphazardly. But you look up and you see the boots of Soul in front of you.
All right. Well, I'm going to get up. Thank you, Soul. And I'm going to look around. Do I? Those archers are on top.
Mm-hmm.
Am I, as I'm looking around and I see the Autumn Eladrin, what do I feel when I look at her?
Well, let's see. You feel like that woman just shot you in the fucking face. Sorry, the calf. And then the face.
Why would you do that? You betrayed me! No one betrays me. 2 Eldritch Blasts at her fucking face.
Go for it.
Fred just kind of like half turns back to him, but doesn't say anything.
Sure, it's fine. 2 Eldritch Blasts in her face, please. Thank you and kindly.
Go for it.
Why did that go twice?
Because you're still prone.
You're still prone.
No, I'm not. I just said I stood up.
You got to remove the effect from yourself.
I don't.
You
know.
have now stood up.
Should we call that my 2 dice? Because they rolled twice. 1 hit, 1 crit. Sorry, 1 miss, 1 crit.
I didn't hear you say you stand up, so...
I definitely did.
Can anyone else confirm?
I remember hearing stand up.
I said I'd stand up and then say thank you to Soul.
Yes, he did. It's true.
Then I will allow it.
Okay. Can I use my last point of luck on the miss as well?
You're going to have to manually roll the crit if you know how to do that. Hold shift, I believe, when you do the damage.
Okay.
Should apply a crit. So roll that.
Alright. Shift.
And if you want...
No.
That's the crit damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my point of luck on the one that missed. It's my last point of luck. Because I'm angry. And that is a hit.
Okay.
And more damage.
Cool.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to use my second wind.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. The Autumn Eladrin's turn. She gets her face step back. Okay.
Hearing silence is deafening in this game.
It's scary.
Strahd a hero, not a war criminal.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, you did inform me of your war crimes before you died.
Miss.
I did.
Suck it, nope. Now that I know you're aiming at me.
Cool. And boom. Okay, she goes over there, and then... Cool. That is her turn. Anrayne. Actually, can't see her anymore. He's gonna shout across. Are we going?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta get out of here.
Go ahead and fall back.
Okay. And then he's gonna start dragging Braun.
My assumption, I haven't seen Zaraj or Gourd this entire fight. My assumption is that she's with Gourd.
You have seen Gourd. He's in the staircase in front of you.
Right next to you.
Are you right next to me? I
There's
thought you went up to the
glass
front.
windows in front of these. He's come back down and he's helping set search.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, clean up my mess.
Yeah, we gotta go. Where's Zaraj?
The last I saw at the north door. Or east door, whatever that is. Actual real direction. I think you said it was east. I think you said
How long ago was that?
So that would be south, because east is the north of the map. Because the cannon is firing towards the castle, which is east of you.
Yeah. I last saw her up at that northern door on the map.
Oh, so
yeah, so that's what
east of the building.
that's what I'm answering.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So not too long ago.
I will use my action to continue searching.
Okay, go ahead and do so.
I will boost that to a 26.
Okay, mark another 6 pieces of mechanical gun components. And we'll roll later to see what you get.
Did I put it? Yes. Okay, and otherwise I will start leaving. I don't know how much of my movement that search would have consumed as well.
None. No,
Okay.
if it's taking your action, I'm allowing it. I'll allow it.
Then I will do this.
Cool.
And I've already used my bonus action to heal myself. So this is my turn.
Fantastic.
And as I
Almost
leave,
done.
I see that Erin is pulling Braun. So we're good.
Much how she had done earlier, can she kind of sense into the life force of those nearby to try to feel out where Zaraj might be?
You didn't have any spells cast on her. So I
Zach, don't
would
forget
say
your aura
no.
vitality.
He used it on
I
himself.
already did.
You don't even
Oh, I didn't see it roll.
I did it sneakily. But yeah, I got 7.
You
for myself.
did. You did. I
No
apologize.
clue where she is.
No. I will
If we
allow
did
you
have-
to expend a sorcery point and give me a perception check to try and guess.
I've got 2 left. Might as well.
Just because of the type of sorcerer you are. Well, cleric kind of applies. But
Perception.
Gotta sense her soul.
it's going to be quite a high DC.
Yeah, can I use my DM inspiration?
If you want to, try and give yourself advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's going to be a DC 20 at very minimum.
23.
You sense that she's to the south, somewhere higher than you, and you sense that the life force is waning.
She's going to move herself to here
Okay.
and look up at the roof, and she is going to quick cast. Sorry, I gotta double check quick cast. Is that 1 or 2 sorcery?
I think it's 2.
I think it's 2. Damn it! Damn it!
Yep.
Brr. I know. She's going to cast. I can't see Zaraj on the roof, so we're gonna vortex warp myself up to the roof.
Which roof?
Kind of. Right about here.
Okay, cool. What's the range on
Do I
Vortex
see-
Warp?
30 feet.
You can't get there without running down the alleyway. It's the height of that
I don't-
building.
Oh. About there then. Oh, it's the height of the building, so I have to go right next to.
Yeah, you need to move to a tile and then go essentially straight up.
So could I have just been here and done it, or?
And moved on to that person.
No. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Here, I'm sorry. Because I'm not sure.
Could she have run into the building up the stairs, and then from the top of the stairs straight upwards 30 feet to where she wanted to go?
Vortex.
Alternatively, could I have dashed up the top of the building?
No, not quite. What's your movement? Actually, no. There's no restricted movement. You could get to the bottom of the stairs. Sorry, the top of the. You'd be just below the trapdoor, essentially.
That's fine. Dash. I'll do that then with the dash.
Okay.
30. That would have been 60 feet total.
Yeah.
If your goal is to see those buildings up here, these 3 buildings in the bottom right are all the same height, correct?
No. Yes. Well, you kind of.
Then
the middle building is the tallest, and in fact, it's more than 30 feet up.
And basically standing from 2 spaces left of Valmir, could they have seen the building that is next to Darius? Because Vortex Warp is actually 90 feet.
Oh, is it 90? I thought it was 90.
Yes.
If it's 90 feet, that's different.
Yes.
Technically, with 90 feet, you can get to the top of any unless you need to see the location. If you could.
They do.
She does.
Okay. So to see the location, are you trying? Which building are you trying to see onto the roof of?
Well, she would have gone to whoever gave her the best height advantage to see Zedaar. If all these buildings are the same feet,
the tallest building is the one that had the gun on. That's 40.
Then we'll go to that one.
So okay. So you'd need to go.
So from her original.
Where was your original location? Were you
from here?
Okay.
Bam up.
So you'd need to run back towards the bridge to see the top, the top of the lip, essentially, to actually see the plenty to do it, and then you could appear next to that blind guy. Yeah. If you go to there, you can then appear next to the blind archer.
Okay, she'll bamf up there. That's 20.
That puts you prone, right?
No.
Okay. No. Then you have 10 feet of movement.
Sure, and we'll go to here and drop.
Can
I see
Zedaar right now?
I can see her. I don't have any quick spells, unfortunately, because I used Sorcery Point.
Are you dropping
earlier?
Prone, did you say?
Yeah, I'm at 1 Sorcery Point. Yeah, because these guys aren't blind, or these guys can see me. So.
Yep. One is blind.
One is blind.
Yeah, they can see her, so she's gonna drop prone.
Okay, no worries. Just so I know.
Just point out those engineers are on top of the roof.
They are. You do see a big group of engineers.
Well.
And those 2 archers are also on the roof too.
Yes.
Archer 14 and 16.
Well, 16's blind.
16 is blind. 14 is not. 13 is blind. Is almost dead. 19 and 12 are not. Engineers are currently. They're in a defensive position. A lot of them are missing their equipment.
Sure.
So are you still dropping prone?
No.
Okay. Gourd.
All right. Where did Soul run off to?
She went up. I think. Would I have known she went up? Actually,
you'd have seen her.
Yeah. You would have said you should. Yeah, you would have seen her run back and then go and start doing a spell to try and teleport.
I'm probably looking in the direction. She went up on top of the building.
Does it look like Breton's? Is Breton still look like he's?
Breton's stuck right now, but he's he's coming to. He's coming to. Yeah, he's shaking himself clean and he's going, I would have just told you to stop.
Shit. Then I'm gonna use a dash worth of 80 feet to get to the top of the building if I can.
You can do that. Yeah, you can be out of the thing with 80.
All right. And then
now that there's no difficult terrain or anything, that's very doable.
An action. I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action Shield of Faith Soul.
Okay.
Because I know
She's got her eyes on the 3 archers. Like, she's looking at them intending to do something. She does. I cannot see Siraj, correct?
You just about can. You can see just like the top of her tail.
Okay. That'll work.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
I take a legendary action. Oh, wait. All right. Shit.
You're not the BBEG yet.
Yet.
All right, there you go. Go ahead and cast that, and that'll be it for me. I'm going to just hang out right there. So,
No worries. Siraj. Roll me a death saving
My head
throw.
is swirling in an alternate dimension where I'm a war hero and my friends aren't mad at me.
One success.
Okay.
The archer's turn. Archer 12 with the sword. These guys have seen these guys get up multiple times. He's gonna stab you once.
So that's 2 fails.
If he hits,
It's an auto success, I thought, because I'm down, right?
advantage.
It's advantage.
It's auto crit.
That's a hit. So there's 2 fails. And then they're going to... Can't. Okay, and they're going to ready their bow for next turn. Number 13 needs to try and stave off their blindness. Does it do it at the beginning or the end of their turn?
And
He is no longer blind. He's like, and sees all the pain in front of him. He's like, what happened? They're also readying their bow. Archer 14 now has enemies on the roof in front of him. He wouldn't know about the shield, so I think he... Well, no, this one's looking, but they saw the teleport. Yeah, he turned around. Gonna shoot at Soul.
you are marked prone, right?
No, I'm not prone.
Oh, you didn't go prone. I thought you did.
The 1 longbow attack coming in. A 19 hit.
Yes, with her +2 from be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay, apply shield to yourself then.
One moment.
Clutch, clutch, clutch.
Yeah, as the arrow shoots at her, she just looks at it, raises a hand, and
Yeah, deflects it. Goes for its second attack. With a 20, misses. Is that correct? Your AC 21 right now?
+2, so it'd be 13, 14, 15, 21. Yeah.
Wow. 2 arrows deflected by your shield. A great reaction. 15. It's gonna keep trying to swim.
Unless you would just spend the rest of your life as a mindless sheep, you should carry on with your life.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. They're pushed further downstream. Archer 16 is currently blind.
Just shove them off the roof.
Could do. It's already been done multiple times this fight.
Not with Soul's 9 strength. Push yourself off more likely.
Fails. And so he's just like this one's gone prone. He's just trying to make sure he doesn't fall off. It's like gripping onto the side of the roof.
Just
now he
holding on
can't.
to the edge of the roof.
Yeah. Okay. 19. Gonna shoot a Gourd. So 2 longbow shots coming out at you, Gourd. One hit.
I'm a pincushion. It's all right.
Shield of concentration fails.
Yep, that's fine. It did what it was supposed to do.
And the second attack misses. Breton. Soul has just run to the roof.
Yeah, he's just like looking
whilst
up.
you couldn't protest.
And he sighs. He's going to sheath both of his swords. Breton is 7'7". He has a high jump while moving of 11 feet. He's just gonna scale this building
Okay.
from the outside.
All right, King Kong. Fuck
Give
me.
me an athletics check.
Fucking Hulk just.
Give me an athletics check. There's lots of awnings and window ledges, etc. I'm just give me the athletics check, and
you know what? I'm gonna use my sessional inspiration to re-roll that
sure.
because this is somewhat important to him, and he wants to get up there.
Okay.
That's
so
26.
what's your movement speed?
30.
Okay, so with that, you start climbing, and then with the last 10 feet, and just grunting face, pull yourself up that ledge in front of that like sort of circular window there.
He dents the roof with his like massive hand.
As he kind of just pulls himself up, looking
Action.
back and forth. That puts me in the worst spot too, because if I don't have any more movement, I can't engage anything.
Action, bonus action currently.
That puts me in a spot where I can't engage anything. That's rough. I'm gonna lose. I did lose Spirit Shroud already, so that's fine. You know what? I've been saving some spell slots, and there are some things here that he wants to do. How many targets could I get? 3. I'm tall. I can see that Zaraj is sitting where she is. Breton is going to cast at 3rd level Command.
Okay.
And he is going to target this archer, and... No, that archer's blind. He's going to target these 2 archers. Oh, nope, they're outside of range. Damn, I can't target them. Then he's only going to cast it at 2nd level. He's going to target the 2 archers that are currently on the roof with him, and he's just going to say, flee.
Okay.
I will force them to make saving throws.
16 fails to the blind guy.
So the guy who is blind now has to use his next turn running away from Breton as his full turn in action.
Yeah.
But he can't see where he's
He
going.
can't see where you are, where he's going. And he's currently laying down.
Man, though.
It wasn't ideal,
Yeah.
but listen, he's trying to call some of the bad guys that are near his ward, okay?
Yeah, fine.
Roll a d8. It'll be the d12. Faces on a clock, running their
Oh
direction.
no, I've got a Warhammer scatter dice. That's where he's going.
Oh, yeah, that works.
That's action movement. Bonus action is to... He's going to cast Shield of Faith on Soul. Because
You've
he
already
too
cast
has
a
Shield
spell.
of Faith.
2 spells. 2 spells.
Do we not have Soul Driver? Fair enough. Then I will not do that. I thought we allowed that. Then never mind. He's not
Soul
gonna do that.
can because of the spending.
It was under the impression we had
it's-
used Spell Driver in this campaign. Never
No,
mind, I will not.
it's to do
But
with sorcery points that Soul can get around it.
I'm aware. I said I thought we used the Spell Driver home rule.
worries.
Never mind. That is his turn.
Okay. Engineers. So these guys are like shakily holding crossbows, not wanting really to fight. They're just kind of try.
You're watching Ruby deflect 2 different shots at her. She's
they're
just looking at them going,
One
don't.
kind of pulls the trigger, but realizes it's not loaded. Kind of thing. It's just like these guys have all but given up, but like if you move into combat with them, they will resist.
She's not looking at them more than
Okay.
just don't waste my time. Sorry, wrong accent. Do not waste my time.
Close. Darius.
Darius is in a hot position because he has nothing that he can do.
He still has a
to...
pistol.
There's an Eladrin still.
I know, he could shoot at the Eladrin, but... Would he do that? Are they in range?
Or the person he shot last time, this archer on the roof.
Prone.
They're prone right now. He can't get a very good shot on them.
He could just start dashing if everyone's leaving.
Yeah, Zep said it.
Yeah, he's gonna move 30 feet to over here to rejoin with the group, and I think he'll still be within 80 feet, which will let him use the short bow without penalty. He will take 2 shots at the... Actually, even closer, better. He'll take 2 shots at the Autumn Eladrin from there. Mies. You will take Shadow Thompson is gonna and that is
Should've gotten a better bow.
Barry is ready to do the turn.
Okay, Valmir.
Yeah.
Get that thing out of here!
Yeah. Okay.
The lens is all that matters.
Yeah. Good luck, guys. I'm getting this out of here. And I'm going to bring my hand up, touch myself in the chest, and with the glove of spell storing, cast Fly upon myself.
You've already cast Fly once this fight. Do you have room for 2?
Oh shit! No, yeah, I did. Never mind.
Please mark down your item usages, guys, because I've kind of noted a few like over the session where I'm like, I think that's already happened, but I'll let it go. So
yeah, no, you're right. I have used it already. My bad.
Yeah, it got counterspelled and you fell. Or dispelled.
it could dispel mana.
It got dispelled. Yeah, sorry. That was like 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay.
That was last week. Come on.
Dyspraxia adds a week. I'm
You
going
should get that
to
on us. You need that on a t-shirt.
dash. Yeah, I do. I'm going to dash and run in a vaguely this way direction, 60 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
And then bonus action, the return of my lovely little shade.
Okay.
And that is going to be 15 feet ahead of me, so that's 5, 10. That's 15 feet? Or is it that 15 feet? Which one?
3 from you would be 15 feet.
Okay, so it's there.
No, as in one back.
So here? Okay.
Yeah. That's
It's
3
right,
in front of you.
Yeah, it gets popped out there, and then I'm going to move it another 15 feet forward.
Okay.
So it's 30 feet from me.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. How far away from you does it need to be to...
30 feet.
You need to move it back one then.
Oh,
I think, right?
Not bad.
Right. 5, 10,
5,
15,
10,
20,
15, 20.
Oh no, that was 5,
25.
that was 5, sorry.
Yeah,
Now I'm
okay.
getting confused.
It's all good.
Sure.
You can have dyspraxia too.
You get a dyspraxia. Okay. So, Adrian's gonna shoot at you again.
Damn.
Okay, I fucked that up. Okay.
She's 110 feet away from me
Got a
now.
longbow.
Fair enough.
The D4 isn't auto-rolling anymore. This sometimes happens. Yeah, did get it back. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 35. He appears here. Okay, Aaron. It's just gonna keep dragging Braun and needs to use all of his movement to do so, essentially. So he's got half action to double it. Zep, over to you.
Okay, Zep will run to here.
Yep.
And as he does so, he will pull out the rocket pack from his rucksack, attach it to the little helicopter thing that you have seen used as a delivery device, and then cast Levitate upon Braun to make carrying him easier.
Nice. Yeah, the little... and just like sort of slides underneath him and lifts him up.
Levitate. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to cast healing thing on me, because that's going to disappear as soon as I lose concentration.
Don't forget your Aura Vitality.
That's what I'm about to do.
Okay, never mind.
I'll do this on Valmir.
Yay.
Meh.
So that's 6 hit points for you.
Thank you.
And then levitate on Braun. Using my feet, so this does not cost a spell point. And then I lose Aura Vitality. There we go. Done.
Okay. Awesome. Sol, over to you.
One time when distance spell is actually amazing. She is going to gesticulate an arm out towards Zedaar, and you almost see this blue flame seem to erupt from her as she is going to cast her last 4th level spell slot, Cure Wounds, distant, consuming her last spell sorcery point as well, to distant cast Cure Wounds at 4th level upon Zedaar.
Okay. You
Actually,
see,
Mitch, I'll be there. The range is 60, not 30.
okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You see the blue flame, and as it begins to travel, almost form like a feminine hand as it goes and just sort of like scoops Zedaar up a little bit and puts her back gently down. Zedaar, you feel that warming blanket feeling as you're healed for 22 hit points.
That is
Wow.
23. Oh no, I'm not re-rolling. Never mind. I have any sorcery points.
Yeah, don't have any sorcery points. There's 22 hit points.
And
And
she's just gonna scream, "Get up and run, Zedaar!"
At the end of your turn, Sol.
I'm running down the stairs.
Okay. You begin running down the stairs on the inside. So you're probably about where you are, just floor below.
Yeah.
Gourd.
All right.
Sol just ran past you. Breton is just
I just got up here.
anchor climbed onto the building roof.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and get some of those archers away from Zedaar by using a good old thorn whip.
Okay.
Oh man, yank him right off the roof.
Yoink.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeet.
exactly. All right, who do I want on here? We'll go for Archer 12. I think we'll be in
Right
range. Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and
That hits.
19 to hit.
Roll damage.
It'll be 15 damage.
No,
And
you
it
just
pulls
rolled to
me
hit.
10 feet towards me.
That was a roll to hit.
I rolled to hit again? Oh.
Yeah.
Weird. Ah, there's it.
Okay.
2.
Is the
could be more
strength
than
save
that, I
that will
think.
be pulled?
It's a
Or is
must
it just...
make a melee spell attack against the target. If the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. So I just automatically pull it 10 feet closer to me because I hit.
Oh,
And then it falls 30 feet.
2d6 actually. So I'm
hold
gonna
on
roll
the
another
d6.
d- Yep. That would have
So-
been 7 damage.
The vine wraps around its neck. You pull it, and where you think you're going to pull them, you just feel their neck snap. And
Gruesome.
the body tumbles down the front of the building and onto the pavement.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go 5. Can I make the jump to there?
So it's... We discussed this before. It's your strength mod with a
No
running
strength
start.
score.
Strength
A
score.
long jump is the score.
Yeah, strength score in feet.
Well, I have an 11.
So which way are you going? Are you going south or
Oh, I wanted
map
to go
south or map? Are you going over to Zedaar?
I wanted to go map south and then run
Then yes, you
over to
can.
Zedaar. So I would go there to fit. Why did that do that? All right, and then I would go to her,
Yep. You can just
and
about do that.
then I would do that if I could, because I have a total of 40. So I would move that last 5 if I could in between the 2 archers and Zedaar.
Does
unless-
doing a jump cost movement?
It does
No,
not,
it's
as long as you have the movement on your turn.
Then yes, you can.
And that would be it
Okay.
for me. Actually, bonus, I could still cast a spell even though, because I cast a cantrip only. So I would, I'm gonna Shield of Faith myself.
Okay. And with the top of this turn rolling around, we're gonna go into our midpoint break. So we will see you in 5 or 10 minutes time. Use this time, stretch, grab yourself a drink, and we will see you soon. Welcome back to part 6 of this stunning fight that we've been having. Ghibli, it is your turn.
Yes. Okay, I just want to verify that Archer 12 on the ground is dead, correct?
You're very dead.
Cool, I'm going to take 15 feet of my movement to stand up from being prone. I'm going to take 5 feet of movement to go here. I have a question. Technically, I didn't move on my last turn because I was unconscious. Do I get my feline agility back?
Technically correct.
Technically
The
correct.
best kind is the best kind.
Technically correct.
Yay! I would like to use my feline agility, so I have another 55. Actually, instead of going here, can you cancel that movement? I'm actually going to go next to Gourd diagonally just to save myself the 5 feet. So 5 feet here, and then I'm going to climb down the building, which is another
They'll get
30...
an attack of opportunity.
Question, can I see the Autumn Eladrin from here? Over this roof, or is this roof to my left higher?
The one with the gun on it is higher.
Okay, then I won't do that. I'm gonna go to 5 feet here, 30 feet down, so that's 35 feet. So that's 35 feet, 40.
Sorry, I'm going to start your movement now that you're down. Again,
Okay,
because it
so
goes a little bit weird.
Yeah, it gets wonky. Okay, so that was 15 feet,
Yep.
20 feet, 50 feet, 60 feet, I'm going to bonus action dash for another 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now I see the Eladrin.
Yeah.
And I would like to take a shot at her with my bow.
Okay.
And I would like to use my last favored foe on it. Just because, what else am I going to use it for?
Your favorite foes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled out with advantage. That was a mistake. I don't know why advantage just clicked.
It rolled disadvantage.
It rolled with disadvantage. I think you're still prone.
You
'cause
would
you're
have.
so prone.
You were prone, so you would have lost movement for being prone. Remember?
Yeah, I factored that in. I said I stood up. That was 15 feet. I moved 90
There we
feet that turn. Just
Yeah.
just throwing that out there. Okay, so should I just re-roll that because I don't know which one was first?
I mean, they both hit.
They both hit.
Oh.
So
Okay, then I'll just romp a little murder rampage. Okay, I love rolling ones, and then an additional d4 of damage. So that's 8 points of damage, and that is my turn.
what type of damage is this?
Force. Double checking that though, just to make sure. No, just regular, just piercing. My bad. That's
Yes.
planar warrior that makes it force.
Non-magical as well, right?
No. It is non-magical. Yep.
Mm,
Just a regular old longbow.
you damaged yourself, by the way.
Longbow.
Oh, yep. Oh my goodness. Dying,
well.
you know, it really does that to you.
Yeah, you're really fucked with your system.
The strings just twanged in a wrong way.
Archer
I
12.
didn't know how I'm
He's
targeting
dead.
myself.
Archer 13 can now see, has its bow out. Then it's going to start shooting Gourd.
That's okay.
That's a miss. That's a miss. Archer 14. This one doesn't have to run. Just seen Breton power charge up at... Breton, just roll me an intimidation. You fucking essentially just up a building and told his friend to fuck off.
I am technically proficient in that, but that is only a 13.
Oh,
Just look at him like the cop from Freaka's Wife.
he's
Hey,
gonna try and shoot you, I think.
go away.
Sure.
Miss. Miss. Realizes it was a bad idea and he's just gonna start moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he turns around, looks to be like he's gonna climb down the building. This one.
If he actually is going prone to start climbing down the building, Baron's just gonna pay no attention to him. Or sorry, Brett is gonna pay no attention to him.
That's a 1. Ah! Guy gets fully washed down. Archer 16 has been told to move. Let's get the scatter die. Doing this one manually to see which direction he blindedly starts crawling in.
Does he have to go in a direction away from Breton, though?
He doesn't know
as
where Breton
per-
is.
Well,
Is-
it is not a fear effect. As per command, the
He
flee.
has to flee.
Yeah,
flee.
the target spends his turn moving away from you by the fastest available means.
Okay. Zaraj, please make a dexterity saving throw as this individual falls on top of you.
I sure would love to do that.
It's not my intention.
25.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cleda.
But boom, this individual, Archer 16, now take the d6 for every 10 foot, right?
Yes.
So 46 if there's 40 feet.
12 points of damage.
Okay, I would like to use my skirmisher reaction to move 15 feet without
Oh, you
invoking an
can,
attack
but
of
like I'd
opportunity.
say also with that dodge, it like pushes you out as well. But yeah, you can do so.
Okay, 15 feet, thank you.
It's your reaction, right?
Yep.
They've still got movement. They'll just crawl away blindly. Okay. Archer 16 is going to start attacking Gourd with a sword. Wait, 19. That's a natural 20. For 12 points of damage. You succeed your concentration.
Just hits.
How badly fucked up are you?
Okay, that's another 7 points of damage. Breton.
All right. Soul just took off downstairs, and there's not really any threats that he can see. So instead of worrying about that, he's keeping an eye on Gourd. In case Gourd goes down, he's gonna look around the roof up here, and he's gonna looking at the engineers. He's just gonna look around. Does he see anything that immediately seems very useful for their construction of the gun, or something that he thinks that would be beneficial for us to take with us when we finally get the hell out of here?
Give me either a perception or investigation. Up to you.
I will happily make you a perception check. I'm okay at that. Like 20.
One of them seems to have like a folded up tripod on their back. And another of them seems to have, instead of a weapon out, they have a spotter scope.
Breton is just gonna, I guess he's gonna look at the group because they were kind of, he's just like, if you all drop what you have right now and run, you'll all make it out of here alive.
Give me an intimidation check.
Alrighty then. Much better. 27.
Natural 20 at that.
That was a natural 20, yes, it's a 27.
Cool. It's not their turn, so...
That's fine. And Breton is just going to basically, he will move closer. He has his weapons sheathed because he had to sheath them to close weapon, but he's just walking closer, like intended of, I did my part, you did yours. But that is going to be his. Turn.
Okay. On the top of the engineer's turn, you see a magical ring start to form around them. They start putting down their weapons.
Okay.
But they're staying still, like trembling.
That is fine. He's just watching them.
Okay. I will note that you are technically now standing in what looks to be a magical ring forming.
Oh no! 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 No!
Okay. It is not my turn,
Darius.
so I cannot do anything to respond to that.
Keep going, my Care Bear. We're gonna fight.
Darius' turn, so.
Right, I am also Darius.
You are also Darius.
Measuring this. Darius. Yeah, I think he's already used his action surge, unfortunately. So he doesn't have the ability to do that right now. I think I remember him mentioning that.
Yeah.
He is going to discard the short bow because I also realized he had his shield equipped, so I don't think he could have been using the short bow regardless. That's my bad. He's going to draw out the Sunblade, bonus action ignite it, and just go charging towards the Automaladrin. Actually, no, he's not going to go the full distance. We're going to cancel that movement. He's going to move 30 feet to here, and he's going to try and use the Gem Brightness on it again. Because blinding it is probably the best thing he could do for us right now. And even if it's unlikely, he has a chance to succeed.
Okay.
Can
you make this a disadvantage on this if you're now forcing an effect? Does it have
It is
advantages?
it's forcing them to make a saving throw.
Yes, but it doesn't always read the resistance to magical effects thing. Probably,
I did set it to magic, so we shall see. We'll roll it twice and know which one comes out.
So yeah, it's rolling at advantage.
Isn't it supposed to be rolling at advantage?
No, can you roll it at disadvantage?
I I do not know how to force roll a disadvantage.
So you hit disadvantage on the bottom left, and then the thing. Although no, hang on. I think it succeeded anyway. It doesn't matter. But in future, I think it. I mean, that might have actually gone through correctly. So, because yes, the wording is flipped because you're forcing them to say, yeah, no, I think that's actually fine.
Okay.
But yeah, if you need to do something at disadvantage, even if it's a spell roll, you can do it by clicking the add or disadvantage on the bottom left. It'll apply.
He attempts to blind, but this creature is resilient to his gem of brightness, and that is all that he does for this turn.
Okay.
But he will get that sunblade ready to move again.
Okay. Valmir.
Valmir is going to turn to the Automaladrin, and while his shade is running 30 feet, so there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, he's going to blow a kiss and to the Automaladrin, and as he does that, he teleports and swaps places with his shade.
Okay.
So that's there now. And then I'm going to use the rest of my 15 feet of movement, because it uses 15 to swap, to go there and then there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use action to dash, and we're going to go to there.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Oh.
And my shade disappears.
It does. Right, she gets her face step back, so... brain math. There. Oh, EU currently. So, in fact. No, it would use his action to, instead of attacking it, continue to move, it's trying to chase you down. Okay. You see it just the corner of your eye running across the roof tile, skid, and see you, and raises the bow ready.
Fine.
Syrin's turn. I continue to run. 25, 30. Okay, Zep.
Remember, Braun is now levitating, so he could go the whole.
He could go 60, you're correct.
Mm-hmm. That's why I did it.
Thanks, bud. Thanks for good looking out. Over to you.
I will be doing the same thing, just running full pelt. Actually, if I know the Eladrin's there, I'm going to go here.
Well, I was going to say, give me a perception check to see if you do.
Okay. This is not my best skill.
Because they essentially teleported from the other side of the river, so you actually don't have like vision on where they ran to.
12.
I think you catch them in the corner of your eye, and just as you're about to round the corner, so I'll let you be in either.
I'll go there then.
Sure. Is that the end of your turn?
And that's all I got. Yep, I don't have my aura anymore.
Soul, over to you. You see a blue circle start forming around these individuals.
Use the floor below.
Oh no,
Yeah,
she
Soul
doesn't.
went
She's
up
the
there
floor
already.
below. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. Also, you're muted, Beth.
Does she hear Breton coming down the stairs?
No, she does not.
Nope, because he's still on the roof.
Pauses, looks up. Going up.
Okay.
I should go up to Brett. Let's go.
It's just gonna be a second.
You grab onto his shoulder. We need to go.
We need to find what is useful here. You should be gone.
You also see the magic circle appearing below
It's
you.
a point at the ground. No!
I know. I'm in a hurry. Get going.
I use my movement to get up here. Sorry.
Yep.
But she's standing next to him.
Yep. You are outside of the circle.
Not anymore, she's not.
No, you are still outside the circle.
Okay. But what if, and hear me out, she wasn't? And she made sure she was on it.
So still have your action. You could dash
I
away.
still-
No, she used 60 to get back up.
Oh, I thought you only used 30 to go down. Never mind.
She's holding on to him. Yeah.
If you're trying to, you
Oh, no.
can't share the same space as him. So to be in the circle, you'd have to be over here.
Okay. Then she's gonna get on the circle and help. I go where you go.
I'm just trying to grab what's useful so we can get out of here.
Gourd.
Okay. What do I want to do here? Hold on, I guess.
TGFO.
Ooh, that's a lot of words. I'm gonna go ahead and cure wounds on myself. So I have some. Yep. Targeted. That's my action. Last first level. And then I'm gonna go ahead and
You
just
just
reverse.
cast a spell in melee combat.
I did.
Okay. So, as you start gesticulating, this individual's gonna try and stab you.
Okay.
They have Mage Slayer?
It's.
That's
I
not a
thought
basic thing in 5th edition.
I thought it was you get an attack of opportunity if someone tries to spell. if they're
No,
not
that's a
war
3rd
master.
edition thing.
Oh, is it?
No.
Yeah, you have to have the thief.
I have been reading a lot of Pathfinder rules recently. I do apologize.
Because if that was a thing, oh, we would have destroyed so many more casters in this campaign.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure wounds myself on that.
That is a Pathfinder rule, though. You are correct in that.
I think that's what I'm getting confused.
And then since these roofs are the same height, I'm gonna kind of traverse back the way I came, except I'm going
So
to
you're
jump.
taking the attack of opportunity now that you're moving away.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fair, yes.
Yep. That's why I healed myself. How is he rolling so well? All right, that's fine.
I don't have anything to make you stop running, but
Nope. So gonna get there, then I'm gonna jump across.
Yep.
And then gonna go ahead and jump to the wall and climb up the rest of the way, which should only be about 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So that would have put me at 35, and then I'm gonna get here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead. And I think that's it. Yep. Can't bonus action do anything. I'm gonna just drop prone. Drop prone.
Okay. Go to the effects panel and drag that on yourself.
Yep.
Zaraj, over to you.
Okay. Would I have seen where the Automaladrin went, or
Give me a
probably
perception check, because yes, the way she teleported may have just been in your eyesight. But the thing is, if you were looking at her across, it's going to be hard for you to catch it, because she was across and then teleported outside. But she ended
I got
up
a
in...
7.
Yeah, you didn't see where she
I'm
went.
just, yeah, I don't know nothing. And this Archer 14 is actually climbing down the side of the building, correct?
They're currently crouched. They didn't have enough movement to even start climbing.
So I don't see them either, huh?
So that you just about see them. They look like they're kind of like, you know, somewhat like an older person trying to like get down.
Yeah.
It's kind of that on the corner of a building going. They're like looking at the side and looking where they need to move to.
Do they have cover
From you? No.
from me? Cool. So I'm gonna move.
Because they're
my
physically
30
leaning over
feet,
the edge.
and I'm gonna take. Okay, question. To refill my quiver, you said was an action or a bonus action? Yikes.
It's been a long fight. Everyone's out.
Yeah, I'm going to take my last 2 arrows in my quiver. I'm going to take 2 shots at this guy on the edge of the building.
Okay.
And then I'm out of arrows in this quiver, but I have more arrows, so I should be okay later.
Mm-hmm.
First attack is I didn't target it. I'm an idiot. Does a 15 hit?
I don't think it does.
Okay. Then I shall take my second
I think
attack.
the AC is, yeah, AC 16 on these guys.
Okay. Double misses. Okay, that hurts even worse. And then I'm going to take my bonus action to dash 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Archer now switches to his bow. Oh no, this one already had its bow out. Just targeting Gourd. You're prone right now, bud.
Yep.
It was tracking you, so it's still got a fire. Or attempt to. A miss. And a miss. This one that was targeting Breton. Has just been shot at. Would they continue? Let's see. I'm gonna roll to see if they continue trying to climb down, or if they go, hang on a moment.
Being shot by somebody on the floor. Do I want to climb down?
Yeah. Instead, they're gonna shoot at you, Garage.
Yeah.
It's a miss. That's a hit. 9 points of damage. Archer 15 is essentially gone. So good. Delete them from the tracker as they fail and just are swept away by the water. Right, this blind one. I didn't check on the end of their turn actually. Let's roll this twice. Nope, still blind, and still blind. Right, someone roll me a d6, please.
I got you. 5.
They also fall into the water.
I clicked my d6, it rolled. I also got a 5, so it's nice to know that we were of one mind on that.
And
Just in
they
sync,
start
really.
getting pushed down. They're also blind in the river. Number 19 has his bow. Gourd drops out of sight. Are they going to still shoot Gourd? Yes, Gourd just killed their friend, so they're going to try. Nope. And a nope. Just bracing from a hail of arrows, Gourd. You just see them ding, 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 off the stones in front. Breton.
All right. So this was established last turn that one of these guys had a tripod that they've set down. One of them also had a rangefinder, like a spotter's glass. Does there appear to be any more of those mirrors that Breton can tell?
What was your perception?
I rolled a 20, I believe.
It's a nat 20. It was,
Yeah, it was
27.
It was a 15 plus 5.
15 plus 5. Very different roll.
Oh, that's intimidation.
Yeah, I rolled a
Not
natural
that
20
you-
to intimidate
not,
them.
Not that you can see.
I'll see that. He is going to, then he will just make do with that. He will grab the tripod. He will grab the
you can
spotter's
pick
glass.
One, like the tripod is huge. Like this guy is like it's towering above him, so it's like, which do you want? Like right away.
How big is the spotter's glass?
It's like it's.
I mean, keep in mind, Breton is 7'7" and is effectively a large creature for what he can carry.
It's less about carry, it's more about the size of the thing. So the spotted glass, the tripod is like it was holding a 15-foot gun. So it's even when it's collapsed, it's like a 10-foot pole, 3 foot around sort of thing. So it would be a two-handed sort of carry. And then, well, you could probably do it under one arm. But then the spotters, it was like a 2-person one, so it's on its own mini tripod, set down long thing. This looks like a longer range than the standard telescope.
Then for simplicity's sake, he's going to assume that the tripod is the easier thing to replicate here, and he is going to grab the spotter scope.
Okay. You just push through a couple of them and just take them, because he hadn't finished putting it down, but you just take it out of his hand. And he's like... He's like...
he will underhand that. He will step over to Soul. I told you now, we're leaving. He's going to basically move to this underhand Soul as well if she's not going to fight him on this. And then he's just going to start... She's going to basically just drop down the trapdoor, saying, Gourd, we're going.
Okay. So 5...
I was hoping that way.
What about the tripod?
Leave it.
Okay. And you can jump to the trapdoor, flanking her. Unless she's resisting.
Just looking at that tripod, but...
Are you resisting?
Right.
Because this changes. Like...
If he can only carry one, he's taking the thing that seems more complicated in construction.
Can you carry both then?
Not also moving you.
I mean, can he carry...
Not and also
Soul
moving
and...
you for one, but he can just about do this spyglass and you.
I'll be fine. I got it. I'm right behind you. Leave your hand free.
The engineers are next. Just pointing that out there.
Yeah.
Dangerous game.
Because you moved into the area after the effect triggered, so you're not going to get a chance to move again. So Breton is moving Soul.
Okay.
He's going to drop down. If he still has his action, he will continue dashing because he's just getting as far out of this building as he can.
Sure. You start making your way down the building.
And that will be his turn.
Gourd, you see the engineers, a beam of bright light completely cover them. Like a pillar of like shielding light. Everyone that's on the ground also can vaguely see this. And all of the engineers disappear. And then, Gourd, you see shadows appearing in the shielded light. 3 individuals with cloak.
Time to go.
This is going to take a moment for me to get these on the map. As 3, and then the light sort of dissipates down, and you see you see 2 wood-like creatures, and a cloaked individual that looks like a mage.
I'm imagining like the rainbow bridge or the Bifrost summoning.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Alrighty.
One of the wooded creatures looks very similar to the one you've seen. Other frosty in appearance.
Hmm.
And then the mage between them. But it is Darius's turn.
Darius. Everybody's running. I think at this point he would also just choose to run. He's going to move 60 feet. He's going to move to start dipping into this alleyway too. Because assuming that there is a very visible glow coming off the top of that roof, even if he can't see what's arriving, he's probably wanting to move to where he's going to have more cover and can escape. So I believe to there is where he's going to choose to run to. And that'll be his turn.
Velmit, up to you.
So I see her out the corner of my eye. I'm like, God damn this. It's like an ex that just won't leave you alone. So I'm going to move 15 feet to here. I'm going to turn around and throw a couple of Eldritch Blasts back at her.
Okay.
Why is that? Have I still got prone on or something?
No, you just clicked it twice.
I mean, they're
Okay.
both
No,
hits.
you're targeting yourself as well.
Oh, well that's silly. Do I use those rolls or do you want me to roll one more?
You use those. They both hit.
Okay. And so there's the first bit of damage, and here's the second bit of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's not a lot of damage, but I'll take it. And then I'm going to use
28 points of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's a fireball on average.
Alright, I'll take that. And then I'm going to use 15 more feet of movement to move to here.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, 5, 10, 15, my shade is back here. And then it's going to bamf out there, and then it's going to move 5, 10, 15. So it's still within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. What's my lantern number 1? Okay.
I don't like the number 1 part of that.
Oh yeah, there's some friendlies with me.
Yeah, I see that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
Face
like
step.
it.
Yo. Oh, your man's back.
Might or may not be the same one.
Not my man, not my problem.
Yeah, they're gonna do 9.
God.
Yep. Okay.
She's on top of the roof.
Yep. She's looking down at you. She's not shooting you.
Can you leave me alone?
This one. Level or spell spells.
Midge, can I use my reaction right now to shut the trapdoor? Just like slam it shut? Because I imagine it opens up.
As in with you inside it or with you outside?
No, as in with me where I'm standing above it. I'm just standing there at the edge. I'm gonna slam it shut so that Soul and Breton have a little bit more time because I see the threats that came.
Oh.
And they didn't.
No.
Thank you.
You slam the large trapdoor shut. This one tries to charm you, but you're already resistant to an electric charm. Well, an auto
Yes.
electric charm. So that is its action. It's gonna though run this way. Try and scout the situation, trying to look for its brethren. Doesn't see anything. He barely sees anything going on, so they're trying to assess what's going there. The winter electric. Okay, please make a wisdom saving throw, Gourd. Oh, and technically, Soul and Breton as well.
For what?
Wisdom saving throw.
We've already passed our checks.
Different Eladrin.
This is from the other Eladrin.
It's a DC 13.
Wait, it's DC 13. I was failing good game. Oh, okay. Hopefully these ones are like, weaker, and it wasn't just me failing 13s.
Okay, so Gourd. You are charmed. You have disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws. As a
Hold up.
feel of
Was he next to Breton?
no,
Okay.
he's not.
Yeah, because I dashed up further down the roof than he was.
Yes. As a feeling of sorrow overwhelms you. You shut the door on your friends and everything looks bleak. So bleak. So at the end of your at the end of each of your turns, you're allowed to repeat this saving throw, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, what is it? Okay. It too doesn't know what's going on, but it's gonna come up to you. No weapon drawn, and do you speak Sylvan?
I believe I do. Double check.
Turns to you and says,
Yes, I do.
you just see like ice tears like rolling down its face, and it just goes, "What have you done to my friends? Please give up, or this will end badly for both of us." Aaron is gonna continue to drag
Pretty compelling argument.
5, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Just starts dragging Braun. Zep, over to you.
Have a guess.
Start running.
I'm running as fast as my little legs can carry me. That's all I've got.
Okay, go for it. Run as fast as you can.
That's me done.
Gourd, you see the mage begin to cast a spell and then go invisible. So, you are being carried by Breton.
Can I not see Gourd?
Close
No.
the trapdoor.
Oh, sucks to be him. She's gonna cast haste on
You were
Breton.
floor down anyway. You wouldn't have line of sight anyway.
He closed the door on himself. Sucks regardless. She's gonna cast haste on Breton, and let's go.
He will just nod.
Okay, Gourd, you're prone, and crouching in front of you is this this freezing cold tree-like being with just a look of absolute despair. You too feel the despair.
Do they, are they a friend? Am I charmed in that sense?
No,
They-
whoa, hold on. I think so. It's very unclear because the fantasy grounds kind of cuts some text to save room. I think so. I think it counts as a charm. So yes.
So
You
I
can always
would
look it up on Google, Mitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah.
It's kind of an important one.
yeah, I just want to make sure whether I can take hostile actions essentially against them or not.
Nothing is really saying.
If it doesn't specify it is a charm effect, then it is just a neutral effect.
Okay. So then you just have the advantage and disadvantage.
Okay.
So the disadvantage on saving throws and ability checks.
And you say it.
Because you are
Well.
overwhelmed with melancholy.
Since I've met my match, let us embrace each other in death. And I'm going to cast Entangle on us
Okay.
and over the trapdoor to kind of bind everything and keep them from going down and kind of trap everybody here. Actually, yeah, no, I'll stay there and then try and get that Autumn Eladrin to, let's see, pointer, square. How do you rotate it?
You grab it by the number.
Go. And I'll place it there
Okay.
to try and catch everybody in it.
The strength save.
Strength 17, yeah.
Oh, natural 17 on the Winter Eladrin. Oh, they roll these at advantage. You see the Autumn Eladrin just get entangled from behind, but the Winter Eladrin, like, it tries to grab her, but it just kind of freezes and breaks.
Okay. I think I can do this then. As a, I don't know where I got it from though. Compelled Duel. I have it as not like a normal spell. I'm trying to figure out where it came from though.
Is that a paladin thing?
I'm trying to remember where it's from. Either way, I'll just end my turn there.
But you're not moving.
No, I think I'm done for.
Just you're remaining prone.
No, I'm gonna stand up. I will stand up. And I'll remove that off myself. And then I was gonna do the compelled duel, but I gotta figure out where that comes from. It's a bonus action, so.
Okay. Okay. Garage.
Okay, so this thing to the north of me, could I hide behind it? Bonus action stealth? Like, I don't know what it is.
It's a
like
bench.
a doorway. The bench. Can I try to hide behind the bench?
You can certainly try to hide behind the bench.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was from my Fey touched feat. I got that and Misty Step, so I could use it once without expending a spell slot.
Cool.
And it compels a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand.
What's the DC?
It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a Wisdom slow. It attempts to move to a space more than 30 feet away from you. So.
He rolled a
it would be
natural
a
20 on his
17.
wisdom saving throw for a total of 23.
Okay.
He rolled a 19 and a 20 on that advantage roll. Sorry, bud.
No, that's fine.
They've been rolling real well on their whiz saves. Unlike me.
It's almost like they've got really high wisdom because they're kind of wisdom-based characters.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a thing. I don't know.
Weird forest spirits tend to, be quite wisdomous.
15 for stealth.
Okay.
But I do have my cloak on, so if someone's trying to precede me, they have disadvantage. And I'm gonna take my action to refill my quiver. I just had in my inventory arrows. Oh no, it says arrows 20. Okay, great, cool. So I'm just going to refill my quiver, and I'm gonna keep an eye down to my south, waiting for Soul, Breton. I can't actually do cover fire, but that's kind of like my intent.
Okay.
Is I'm
Yeah.
just looking that direction.
No worries.
Did any vines wrap around anything invisible?
No. Okay. Archer 13 is over by
13's on the roof on the right.
Yeah, I know.
Target.
You are the only target. Gotta miss hard though. Clean line of sight on Darius, this one. Oh, it was still targeting Zeraj, but Darius. No, I'll just flat reroll that. But if it's a crit, I won't apply the crit. There we go. That's a miss on Darius. Okay, that's that one's go. Archer 16 is in the river. Is blindly swimming, blindly being pushed down. Let's see if they make their save. As this one just flails about. Fuck no, still blind. Still in the river. Going number 19. Only has Gourd as a target. That's a hit. Dealing 6 points of damage. And a miss. Breton.
I'm
Oh, I got a little
hasted.
bit more save.
Remind me, did Gourd drop down? Did open the trapdoor then jump down, or did he just stay
just
up where he
slammed it.
was?
He just
I
slammed
slammed
it
it.
behind
He
you.
did not move. Okay.
Looks like Entangle dropped too,
Okay.
because that's a 9, so it's less than 10.
He does not hear anybody moving behind him, but he is going to presume because he has something to do. Breton is hasted, which means Breton has a ridiculous amount of movement speed right now. And with that movement speed, I'll let you move me to the front door, Midge, and tell me how much movement that's going to cost me.
It's going to cost you about 30.
30 feet of movement. All right, so 30 feet of movement to get to here. That's fine. He is going to action, dash,
You've still got
hasted
soul, right?
action. Yes, he's still carrying Paul. He's going to action dash, hasted action dash, giving him an extra 150 feet of movement.
Yes, he is.
As he is just going to zoom, take off, actually passing Siraj and Zep as he is just bolting. Spyglass basically humped under one arm and Soul under the other.
Zep's there with his 10 little feet, and then boom, 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 boom.
Honestly,
Can I
I
just
imagine
kinda-
the way he's running, like it's borderline more like leaping forward with the way that he's just taking bounds, trying to get the hell out
Give
of
me an
here.
acrobatics check to try and jump on his back.
Yes! That's exactly
I know
what I was gonna
exactly
say.
what you were going to say. And I would say at advantage because of your ability. Or your feat that you have with Brawn.
Yep.
Zedaar going, hey guys, can I get a run?
That's an 8,
I'm out.
but I will use my final flash of genius to get a 13.
I'll allow it. You're like on the back of his leg.
Like a toddler when they.
Not even doesn't even slow down. He's still just
Brett in the bus.
Holding on to the back of his leg like a Segway, like on the back of the pauldron, the greave. Sorry.
he does not have a bonus action, so that will be his turn to just get the three of them now the hell out of dodge.
Darius.
Boom, 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 boom.
Also you, Breton.
Yes, that is also me. Darius he sees everybody's running, but he is going to, I'm going to take the smart way, and he's going to dash over around the side of this building that is covered from anyone shooting at him, and he's basically just going to keep moving north between the buildings to regroup.
Okay. Tell me.
I am going to. I can see her from where I am, right?
Yeah, you just see her looking down at you, bow ready.
If I shot her right now, does she have cover, or am I?
No,
do I
just
see her?
about good. You're just about good.
I'm gonna throw another couple of Eldritch Blasts at her then, because she's really she's so clingy.
Almost like she has one mission and on one mission alone. And you are holding said mission.
So that's a hit, and we doing damage.
Yep.
And then that's gonna be another hopeful hit. Balls. It is a miss. That's unfortunate. All right. Well then, as my bonus action, I swap places with my shade.
Okay.
Just do and. And then I'm going to move the shade to here.
Okay.
And oh, hi guys. That's my end. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. She sees you all. Then Faye steps away.
Haha!
This awesome Eladrin. Sword drawn. Actually, he's going to cast a spell. What's your current hit point total, Gourd?
Hit point total. is 86.
No, sorry. What's your current hit points at?
I'm at 76 wounds, so I have 10 HP
Terrifying
left.
question to ask. What's your maximum hit point?
How much hit points do you have left?
10.
You fall unconscious as a wave of magical lethargy overtakes you.
This is the best ending. We get to go rescue Gourd.
And you fall asleep.
Well, they're gonna punish him for war crimes. I mean, it's gonna happen either way. It might as well be from the guys who, he did it.
Aaron escapes. Zep.
I will make my way up.
I'm riding on
Breton's
Breton.
Yep.
onto his shoulder.
Yep.
As I'm more used to this position.
Yep.
And I will cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. You can do so.
And that's me.
I had one
Bye,
spell
Shane.
slot left. I had one spell slot left, and I had a plan for it,
Oh.
but it was only going to delay the inevitable. That's all.
Oh wait, he needs to make a perception to see you, right? Garage?
Yes, 15 is what I rolled, and they have disadvantage because of my cloak.
They have a plus 11.
Oh god.
He doesn't see
Something
you.
about the Feywild.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
go.
so sneaky.
Rolled a
You look
three-
like a bench.
I rolled a 4. I dropped a 13. I rolled a 3. 3 plus 11 is
Perfect.
14.
That's exactly what I needed.
So they don't do that spell. And they don't uncloak. Okay.
That was the best thing I've ever achieved, was that cloak.
So, you're just waiting it out on Breton, or you got something to do?
She is looking behind her, wondering where the hell Gourd is, but there's not a lot she can do at this point. She's more or less tapped on spells and spell slots.
Okay.
So she's reserving. Yeah, she's holding on to Breton.
He's not going to tell him to go back.
Ziraj.
Okay, I have a question.
Gotta cut
If
your
I
losses.
move here, can I see the Autumn Eladrin up on the roof?
I don't know if you knew it was. Yeah, just give me a quick perception.
Sure thing, boss.
Just as you, like,
22.
at a quick glance, yes, you do.
Okay, bonus action, planar warrior, gonna take a shot with the scimitar. Gonna take a shot with my scimitar with my newly revamped quiver. Okay, that's a 12. So that's a miss, and I wasn't even targeting it because I keep forgetting that I have to do that. But I'm gonna do my extra attack and do it again.
Okay.
So that's a hit. So that gives me everything is force damage.
Okay.
So I still have my favored foe. It says partially resisted, but that's not true because it's force damage and an additional D8. So it should be getting 4 additional, because it took 4 from the 8. So the additional 4, so an additional 14 points of force damage.
Also, didn't you do this from stealth? Wouldn't this be at advantage?
I did do this from stealth, didn't I? And I would get sneak attack!
That's why I said it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Can I just
First
roll
off,
to
roll
see
for
a
crit.
D28 to see if I just
Yeah.
crit? I'm just gonna roll just a straight up D20. Just if it's a crit, then it's great. It's not a crit, doesn't matter. But I do get sneak attack, which is also force damage, which is another 6 points. And so that was my bonus action.
So what
Action.
was this?
It would take an additional 14 points of force damage that wasn't calculated.
As the arrow hits, the Eladrin kind of just freezes. And where the arrow like joins their body, begins to blossom with flowers, like it becomes part of a tree, like a newly stemmed branch. And you see that the Elantrin's feet begin rooting. And its hands begin extending into tree-like appendage. And all the leaves begin to wilt as it falls over dead.
You killed my girlfriend, let's go!
Say to my...
change into its tree-like form, with the ancient face becoming its center.
God would really like to have seen this. So I moved 10 feet to get there.
Great.
I'm going to move my rest of my movement, 5, 10, 15, 20 to get there.
Okay.
I actually would, instead of taking that diagonal 5, I'm gonna redo that. So instead I would go this way, because it would have been 5, 10, 15, this way to here instead, just to be up against the back of the building.
Sure.
But it's the same movement, and then that's my turn.
Okay. These guys, no target anymore. Breton. As you run with 3 members of the party off the map, we're kind of going to break combat here.
Okay.
You keep running. Slowly but surely, the party escapes as the chase, or the main entity giving chase, seems to break off. Stop. Zedaar, you wait for a breath, 2 breaths. Nothing's coming. Are you gonna run too?
Realistically, I saw Breton run past with Soul, and now he has Zep, and they're booking it. Is Darius out of
You saw Darius
combat?
leave the other side of the broke into the buildings, like the far side of the road, past the flaming house, and then gone.
I will also book it. If everyone except for Gourd, if I've seen everyone except for Gourd go, I'm going to assume Gourd has also gone, and I'm gonna rendezvous with the party.
Okay. You will begin running down the streets.
6 seconds later, Braun would wake up too.
Yeah,
by the way.
just like mid-levitation. Like sits up, but still being dragged, levitating. He's like kind of confused. Sees Zep on the shoulder of Breton and goes, "Hey, that is my tiny man."
You've been replaced.
But everyone begins to pull back. You begin to pull back to that building that you'd set as the initial rendezvous. You get the main party group get there. About 3 minutes later, Darius comes in through the rear door. No sign of Gourd. But, for the most part, you seem to think you're safe.
No one followed us. Like we're good in our rendezvous spot.
As far as you're aware.
That could have gone smoother.
So, did you see Gourd up after you rescued me?
He closed the door on himself. I did not... He was on the roof. I don't know what happened.
Oh no. Perhaps I should try to go find him.
No. The matter now is getting this glass back to the camp. They are going to strike at it with all of their might to recover it. We need to be ready. Or be gone when it happens.
I only managed to get one of these lenses, but they had many. I couldn't grab more than one.
I tried to grab what I could from the rooftop, but I didn't see any more.
I have a sack full of shards, but it is only the shards that I have found.
I did
A
manage
bit
to
more than
procure...
shards. When you take a moment to look, we can roll to see what you actually have.
Let's
Mending.
get back to the castle.
I'm
Okay.
afraid all I managed to recover was this, and it usually shows this giant rangefinder's lens.
That looks
Apparently
I am
a cat.
interested in this, but I'm also interested in the lens. Now, I want to take a look at the lens of Almegor.
Cool. It is.
It's bigger than you, but here you go. I'll unhook it from my back and I think it's pretty. It looks pretty fragile. Be careful.
Yeah, of course. I will need to study it more properly later, but I agree, we should be gone from here.
Okay.
What about Gourd?
Gourd is capable. He will find his way to us, or if he has fallen, he is a soldier. He has fallen for the cause.
Gourd has not fallen. He cannot die. I refuse to accept it. We will reconvene at the fort and make any necessary preparations, but if he does not return by tonight, I think we should perhaps go looking for him.
That is naive and stupid, Sarash. This is war. People die. People die for all the wrong reasons. Many of the reasons you yourself tried to bring in today.
I can feel it. I can't explain, but in my heart, I just know he's not dead.
He's one of us. We gotta try.
We'll
believe
make
what
an
you
attempt
must.
at it, but we're not going to do anything before we're rested and wary.
That's
That was an encounter. We are taxed. Our resources are spent. We will look into this when we are capable and able to.
Is Soul, are you still carrying Soul, or at this point have you put her down?
He would have set her down now that we're in a safe spot. He's not going to carry her around like a child that needs to be coddled.
Okay.
He gets her from point A to point B when we're in a hurry. That's it.
I will walk up to her and give her one of those cat nuzzles, where they put their head on you and just sort of do that and just thank you for healing me before I felt your warmth. It was reminiscent of Ruby.
Do not leave somebody behind if I can avoid it. Even war criminals.
For this
Ignore
one,
the
maybe
fact
you
that we
should have-
did in fact just leave somebody behind.
If she can avoid it, this is, Gabby, I will rescue you, but I'm not gonna die if you're already, She is not quite Heartbreak Ridge, I'm sorry.
This is not the time for it, but Zarash, we will need to have stern words about your actions today.
Yes.
Yes, understandable. It did not go as planned.
We
That
didn't
is
follow the plan at all. We had the plan, you ignored it.
Well, I saw an opportunity and I thought it would work out better. I took a risk and it did not work out, and for that I am sorry. My biggest regret is not waiting for you guys. We should have done this as a team. I am very weak without you all. You are my strength.
Hope this lesson is taken to heart. Because Gourd is not with us because of your impertinent actions.
He will find his way home.
He's gonna just start
If
walking
he
back.
does, can we even trust it?
Well, if they can do to him what that bitch did to me,
Exactly.
it's just some kind of mind fog. I thought she was one of us. She stabbed me in the back and shot at me, and I still thought she was one of us. I didn't even
For the
manage to
future.
drop her.
If we're going to be encountering creatures like this, again and again, and I presume that we are. We should have some form of keyword that if we call it out, we should make note that of our friends, the members of your own group, the Skyfire, are the ones you should retreat to. Seek to aid for them, not friends that it is inexplicable that you should trust.
That's a good call. It's a good shout.
Almir, that woman, I don't know if this will bring you any solace, but I killed her and she transformed into some sort of tree.
Thank you for that. It does. I hate being made a fool of. And that thing. Well, that's, I hope her tree burns down.
I could go light it on fire.
I think...
No, you will not do
probably
any more flames.
not. Yeah, that. How is Braun? Is he well?
He will recover. He has some repairs to be made, but I have seen him in worse shape than this. Speaking of which, Aaron, thank you.
Oh, no, that's... Yes, no, it's fine. You said ran, so we ran. That's...
You went above and beyond what, honestly, I would have expected of you.
I
Reflects
will
well on
admit
your character.
I had my doubts initially, but all of those have been removed. You can certainly consider us friends. You did well today.
Thank you. I, as far as I'm aware, was born here, at least raised here, and whilst I'm slightly they're not my people. And as horrible as this place can be, it's under threat. And well, I've got to try and protect the place that I grew up, and also if I don't, I'll be wasting this sense of adventure.
Well, you have done your town proud today, and I'm sure many days before, but today we were witness to it. And you have my eternal gratitude. I owe you one. I owe many things.
Kind of nods. So those flares that they fired up, there's going to be patrols heavier than normal running the streets. Do we want to try and go now before they arrive, or try and batten down the hatches and...
We need to go.
They're going to be looking to reinforce the spot where the flare went up. This is the best time for us to get out of here now.
I agree, and they will most likely begin searching the buildings nearby. It is only a matter of time before they find this one.
The farther away we are, the better.
So, are you following Aaron back?
Yeah.
And
He is the one with the knowledge.
Okay.
is
Before
Braun
we-
good to walk?
Yeah, after a minute he's fully restarted, and then if I have another minute I can start just casting Mending on him. And,
Because obviously Breton would help support him if he needed to be helped move back, because...
I mean, as we're having the discussion, Zep is probably
Sure, okay.
blowtorch in hand.
Before we leave, I'm going to write on the walls something like, "Eat dick, Eladrin scum." Like, in a particular anti-Eladrin insult that is, that I would know from growing up in where I grew up.
You do so.
Good Eladrin insult would be something like, you
bark is-
contain the passion of a thimbled wine.
Yeah.
I like it. That's it.
Or-
That's on the wall.
your mother was filled with hamsters and your father grew elderberries or something like that.
Yeah.
Something tree related.
Your foliage is drab.
And your father was a rotten elderberry.
Yeah. Right. With that natural 20 that Aaron just rolled,
Yes.
the recovery back to the fort is quick, and you are met actually halfway by Roland Grimm, who, with a couple of the questing knights, had sort of cleared the path. When they saw the flares, they moved down to sort of expand the holding line out a little bit from the sally port, just deal with what they can. And you are ushered back into the castle. Roland looks at you all. One fewer. Oh, what was Roland's voice? Fucking hell.
It was gruff.
I think it was. Was it? He was American, wasn't it? Kind of. I think it was.
Yeah.
It was like a very almost gruff, almost Western accent. Sure.
Yeah, it was kind of a. You're one fewer. You were. That sounded too much like a different word. I have to correct that. Come inside. I want your full report. So, he leads you to the castle.
Yeah.
Roland, please keep scouts out for our friend Gourd to return. If you should see him, please let him to come in.
I didn't even realize you had gone. But
Yeah. There was a
Consider
bit
it
of
done.
miscommunication, unfortunately. We decided that after planning, we needed to set out early, and I guess something fell through the tracks. Because you weren't informed, and I didn't make contact with the other paladins that were here to ask for their help either.
But it should be said that Aaron stepped up to the plate admirably. And even though we did not have your skills here, we had his instead. And he is the one who ultimately brought us all back.
he just turns to Aaron and goes, and looks to you all. It's like, well, I've been trying to recruit this one for a couple of years now, but he's too indentured to the gangs and doesn't want to join law enforcement, do you? What can I say? I'm good at what I do, and I like doing it of my own accord.
Goes for power.
Perhaps we could take a small break. I have wounds that need tending to.
I don't doubt that there's any of us that don't.
Yeah, I'd like to take a short rest.
Yeah.
I think I will need more than just a short rest.
I'm a warlock. A short rest is just fine.
I just want to take a short rest in case we start getting the castle bombarded, like before we take a long rest, just to get a hit die back.
Yeah.
Darius, I imagine, would give I could use the quickest of naps.
You assume that Darius hasn't already taken one. But
I'm actually down on hit dice. I think we already have at some point.
yep, you guys didn't full rest before you went out today.
Nope.
You moved here, you took a survey of it, and then
This is, I don't think this is the same day as it's not the same day as the blackjack fight, but it is the same day as us setting out from the manor. And there were some resources used in getting us here.
At Fort Penitucci, are there more arrows? Like, do they
you're
have
not
like
at Fort
supplies?
Penitucci, you're at the castle.
Oh, right. At the castle?
But there are
Probably more
definitely
likely.
There's definitely loads of arrows. They're under siege.
Would love to refill my quiver and put 20 more arrows in my bag.
Yeah.
Cool.
And anybody up for a celebratory Zorp gummy?
No, thank you. I shall keep my eyes peeled, looking for Gourd.
Breton is just sort of watching Valmir at this point, and after a long silence, he's just going to reach over. He's going to plant a hand on his shoulder and say, "You did good." That's it.
Yeah, and Valmir doesn't have the words to respond. He's just gonna nod and thank you. Now I'm gonna eat a Zorp gummy.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
That's a 1.
Do you already have that number set?
It's not about the numbers, it's about the colors. If you can tell me what number 1 color is, I
think it's a blue.
I don't have blue.
Oh, okay.
He spontaneously combusts, so we lose 2 party members this week.
I completely wipe out the congratulations you've just given me.
No, your skin starts to turn a vibrant blue. Tastes of blueberries, and you also begin to swell.
You're turning violet, Valmir.
Violet, you're turning violet.
How much of a difference does it look?
It's like really bad bee sting, kind of. Everything kind of.
Oh, you look like you got a full body bruise.
Yeah, you look like you've essentially like everything is like you don't break your clothes or anything, but everything swells like you're into anaphylaxis kind of. You can breathe exactly, but you're blue. And then the more perceptive you actually notice that he's faintly glowing.
Alright, the blue ones are bad. The blue ones are bad. The blue ones are bad.
Super sour.
Taste is fucking amazing. God damn.
So yeah,
blue ones are bad.
You are now like that for a day.
Do I get any like disadvantages or anything, or is it literally just?
You are emitting light though.
You're just reenacting Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That's my 3rd Zorp gummy that I know what does. Sure, I know one. I got 6 more.
I need to sleep. And Zep looks more tired than you've probably ever seen him, considering how much energy this guy usually has. He basically just curls up and sleeps somewhere.
Okay, you can definitely do that.
Breton is just going to take an hour, and then he's going to jump onto whatever watches are being done in the castle.
Cool. Okay.
I'm going to roll some hit dice too.
So before we end off tonight, okay.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Gourd awakes to an unusual sight. Everything you try to move your arms, you can't, and you look down and like you've been embedded in a tree. As you look down and you're like the outline of you is there, but it's wood. Everything's wooden. You freely move your head and you see in front of you just morph from a wall. An Eladrin starts what seems to be going over to a table and going through some of what you then notice is your stuff. Conscious, you're at 1 HP, but you are restrained. In front of you on the table is all your stuff, including the egg for stone. You do anything?
can I try to feel that connection to stone?
Yeah. What are you trying to connect with?
I'm trying to see if that hazy, like, distorted kind of connection is still weak or whatnot from when
From like the
he
banishment?
was. Yeah.
It seems that they've been returned to the state. You're getting a similar sense as to the sense you get when they're in the egg.
I'd like to draw him forth with my last second spell slot.
Okay.
And have him drop the bag immediately.
Okay. What is the saving throw of the bag? Can somebody remind me?
I want to say it is also a DC 15 con save.
Con save. So, Jane, make the con save. This Eladrin will also make a con save.
And Stone will also have to make one.
Yep.
That did, yeah, that calculated correctly.
As the drake appears, drops the bag, the stone begins to choke. You hold your breath enough, but turning around, so does the Eladrin. Who then, boom, knocks you unconscious again.
Stone will
And then-
dismiss.
And in your faint... Oh, did you just dismiss Stone?
He dismisses when I go unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boom, it's just like... And then you just take... like in like the haze, as you dip out, you see them pick up the egg. And take it away from this room.
No.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this episode of the Elendor Chronicles. Join us next week where we find out what else is happening. So, all I've got left to do tonight is to thank those who have been playing. So thank you to DM Opal, to Lord Lambert, to Ghibli Jam, to DM Lake, to Mordred Viking, to Kinda Otter. I've been Midgeman. This has been the Elendor Chronicles, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye now.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a
That was
good
a
night.
great session, that one.